Hey everyone, Odds here, bringing you another video today, this time a very, very long one. I had the pleasure of casting the Mechabellum Mini Masters Tournament alongside Ragin and Uncle Lazy. We had a great time. We had 3 series officially to cast, and then we did manage to catch on to the final series. We missed the first game, but we joined the last 2. So I've got all these VODs here. This came from the live stream from last night, and I just chopped it up, and you'll see down in the description below there's going to be links to each of the individual games, so you can fast forward more easily, and the timeline will be separated a bit so you can skip games and stuff like that. Yeah, we had a great time. It was a good series, a good bunch of games, lots of great plays and interesting players, and I hope you enjoy this. If you're interested, you should be sure to join us next week for the live stream. It'll be on Fridays. It's at 9 Eastern Standard Time. So whatever that is in your time zone, I'm not sure, but yeah. So we do look forward to seeing you. If you do join us on the live stream, it'll be a lot of fun. And if not, yeah, you can catch these VODs on my YouTube channel, usually published a day or 2 after the event. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. But yeah, just be warned, it's coming from a live stream, so sometimes there may be a few cuts and stuff here and there. But yeah, hope you enjoy. Round 1 of the Mechabellum Mini Masters Season 4. Here with Ragin and Uncle Lazy. I myself am Odds. Welcome to the game. You two want to take it away for a moment?
Yeah. So opening up here, aicad on the blue side is a giant specialist. He is rocking hounds and sledgehammers. Sledgehammers, pretty good right now. You'll see lots of hit sledgehammers. Same on benmols side. Cost control spec also has sledgehammers. Marksman benmols decides to pick up some crawlers, and aicad also grabs crawlers. So pretty standard opening here. I like benmols side at the moment because he has marksman, so he has better single target damage against the hounds and the sledgehammers. And they'll also be pretty good at shooting down the walls and the towers.
Do you have any insight on these players, if they're particularly standard or aggressive players? It seems to me like they're both kind of playing standard here, and everyone's favoring these marksmen.
Oh, interesting. Wait, your voices are not working. I don't know why.
You
Sorry.
might not have fed in the Discord app audio into your obs.
I do have Discord audio.
Sorry guys, bear with us. The first game, a little bit of technical difficulty, but we'll get through it. First round.
Yeah, we're just staying without Rock. Sorry.
Okay, Maroc is 6, so we're just kind of, in the last half hour, have thrown together the 3 of us into the stream here to make the overlays and get everything going on the technical side. Oh, apologies.
Yeah, and running a 3-man type of stream can be difficult in and of itself in the right conditions. So, thanks for being here with us on this Season 4, Match 1 of Mechabellum Mini Masters.
So this is the first real tournament I think that we have where we have the building update, right? We haven't had any serious tournaments besides the weeklies with them. So, I mean, I'm interested to see what happens here. I think, in my experience, round 2 as standard is kind of something you want to already start selling out of your buildings, because it seems like in this case you're not defending against any aggression here, so they're really not doing a whole lot. And so if you sold out on round 2, it's equal, and then if you sold out again on round 3, then you'd have 100 profit. So being standard, giving you the extra 100 gives you, a bit of a head start on your techs and stuff, which I find is really important in standard versus standard.
And with the buildings edition, it practically pays for itself. The sell button, that is.
Yeah, exactly. First turn it pays for itself. Second turn you make profit. Ooh, extended range marksman. Is that ever going to be a card here? We got lots of marksmen picked up.
I think it is worth taking, right? Like in a long range battle, if you both have marksman.
Yeah, there we go.
So aicad does take it. I guess benmols didn't take it because he has extended range Phoenix, but I kind of like marksman a little better in this matchup, I think.
There is a slight difference in their tech loaded as well. So benmols has the EMP, and aicad has elite marksman. So elite marksman should help offset any reduction in damage from the extended range marksman. And those things are going to just like shoot across the whole map if that tech gets picked.
Yeah, for real.
Always a favorite tech of mine, you know, when you get the high-level marksman drops, either that or going, you know, assault marksman.
Yeah, these marksmen are already at 170.
Three squads of rank 2 Void Eye? Yes, please. Nobody takes it.
They disagree.
Seriously. No, but look at this board. Like, we got sledges on both sides. We got the marksman, and then there's hounds on one side too. Like, I feel like the Void Eye is like really undervalued right now. It deals with all those units really effectively. But we do see the Phantom Rays in the corner. And another one on the side here going for that flank. It's probably not going to work out with that marksman. Unless it does lock onto those brawlers right away. It's going to be close on the left side if you see that.
I do.
And then, yeah, on the right side, the Phantom Ray in the middle there. Are we going to see Typhoon drop? That would be pretty lucky here. Then you get that little Typhoon Phantom Ray nonsense.
Yeah, do you do that? I don't do that much.
I did a bunch of times. It was kind of easy MMR for a bit, but people got a bit wise to it. I find it kind of weird that benmols is choosing to go for the Phantom Ray as well. He's already got Phoenix, so he's got like a double aerial kind of action going on there. So both units will be countered by the same thing, that being like the marksman, I guess. So
it's actually using both to flank.
All right, I actually like that better.
Me too. It will actually kill the fire badgers that were placed here for the sledge. So it's pretty nice to keep creating problems. He does have lots of sledgehammers also. This is something I've been seeing a lot more just since the patch.
Yes. Sledges are great.
He did tower him. Look at his other tower. I'll take down the marksman, so he'll win this round. Phoenixes get a level for benmols and marksman.
Yeah,
So it looks like aicad's starting to set up that Vulcan marksman.
What I'm paying the most attention to is the levels on these marksmen, the extended range marksmen. I feel like that is the win condition here.
Yes, definitely.
I'm still disappointed that there's no buildings being sold yet. It's free money, guys. Come on.
I mean, early on, so there's actually an interesting interaction that I've seen higher level players use where you put the Vulcans behind the turrets. And actually what it does is it prevents them from walking forward longer.
Oh, yeah.
And your fangs can chaff more effectively. I've seen Mathis might do that quite often, actually, just in the last couple days.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, I have noticed that, and I always felt like, you know, they're stuck. But in some cases, you're right. You know, maybe you do want them to be stuck for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
We see the Goomba Stomp on the right there with the drop of the Rhino.
Yeah, and benmol's starting to set up a boat attack in the corner here, like, woo.
Oh my god. We've already got an AA on the level 3 marks, though.
It's
This is kind of crazy. A first.
So he's gonna need like Wasp Swarm, I guess.
Benmols is like playing himself because he's gone. You know, he went Phoenix and then Phantom Ray and now Overlord. I don't know.
Yeah, when you play like this, you do. If you're too fast with it, you allow your opponent to sort of just like set up all of the defenses and all of the, you know, like the problem spots, and then once your flanks run out, it tends to work against you.
Sorry, yeah, that the Overlord got chunked real hard.
Yeah.
2-shot.
Unit drop.
Parse here makes sense. Benmol sells the Wraith, and now has Chin Gun and Mothership.
Okay, so that's the scary move here. Mothership helps a lot with the marksman. We do see the level 3 Farseer picked up already.
It's very decisive.
That. Yeah.
He just fired right into that. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. Okay, more fangs. Fangs will be good. That oil will light, but aicad has added the Extinguisher Hounds. So pretty good oil, actually.
Really good read.
Forces a response. It does force a response, though, which does sort of like... Those are sort of wasted deployments, especially against the Overlords now. So tempo could go back in Benmol's favor.
That's really good with those fire extinguishers. Ooh.
Oh, need the Wasps, though.
Nice locks.
Ow.
That didn't work at all.
At all, not at all.
Shut down hard.
Kind of expected it to be better. Yeah, I guess you need to make a Wasp as well.
Yeah, the marksman just got locks right away, right? So there's like, yeah, not enough.
EMP.
Oof, oof. That's dirty.
Pretty expensive for jump drive. Okay, well, he's going to do it anyway.
You have to.
Yeah, you really do. It's his whole board at this point. And if he's going to make a play like this, I don't like how his sledgehammers are behind, like, the Overlords, you know? Kind of want them to be moving in, maybe.
Well, when you're at that point, you might as well just get a couple more.
Yeah, I think I also... He did get more boats, but I probably prefer, like, a Wasp deployment here, in front. Because, again, these marksmen are going to immediately target at least one of the boats.
Oh, yeah.
Might be a pretty good attack now, though. I mean, I would expect this gets in here. It's a lot of boats. Does have to go through a pack of fangs, which can be pretty slow for boats.
Fangs with a shield.
Ooh, that missile is gonna hurt. Oh, okay, it's the wall. Wow.
Oh my god. Marksman getting great locks right away. Yeah, he really needs that Wasp in front, like you say. Oh, they do get the tower. It's gonna be big damage, actually.
Yeah, pretty good. And now he can put the boats anywhere also, and he does have a lot of them. So there is definitely a chance, but he is quite prone to... He still loses the Farseer.
No way.
The Farseer strikes again.
Classic. Very good support unit. Okay, nuke. Well, you can't really take it, though, if you're aicad, because you don't know where the boats are going to be.
Yeah. I'd take redeploy. Move one of those, I don't know, something
anyway.
somewhere.
Is he going to make the read? Maybe, like, put it wherever benmols decides to put his boats? He's just going to drop it right on top of him. So benmols still deciding.
I mean, if you miss the boat, it's still gonna clear out all the ground units on the board. It's like a gamble, but even if you lose the coin toss, it's still something.
True. Yeah.
The missile.
And it is a head game here.
Oh, Nuke.
He's moved, yeah, back to the middle. He's gonna use a Phantom Ray as a blocker instead of a Wasp. I really want him to make a Wasp and tech shield on it.
Yeah, that's what's with the Phantom Ray. That's really weird to me.
He used 2 missiles, maybe in case of an anti-missile or Fang Shield. Just doesn't have the best chaff clear. So it is going to take a while for these boats. Yeah. Too long. You need a chaff clear unit if you're going to make the Whoop boat play.
That's gonna be it for game 1. It's pretty quick there. aicad taking the win.
Very, very decisive.
All right, guys, this is game 2, benmols versus aicad, and the Mechabellum Mini Masters, round 1. Take it away. Raging.
Yeah, we got game 2 here.
I should be
There's
more
game 2
specific.
here.
We got 3 people. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so benmols this time, not to be, confused. benmols is blue this time, so he's the bottom here, and aicad is the top. benmols is Typhoon spec, so he may have that chaff clear unit, and he might try boats again. aicad is Fire Badger specialist, and he is opened with Marksman Sledgehammer. Pretty similar to the last game. I think last time he started with Hounds. This time he starts with Marksman, and he adds Crawlers. benmol starts with the Spiders and Void Eyes, and made a couple Fangs.
Tarantula Void Eye very strong right now.
Definitely. Tarantula did get nerfed, but it can get there.
Yeah, what was the nerf on the Tarantula again? Was it just HP drop or damage drop?
Damage drop, pretty significant damage drop actually. A lot breakpoints on Crawlers. It lost what, 7% attack, and loses 45% attack when you click HE instead of 40%.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
yeah, multiplicative.
I have been a big fan of the AP on spiders, so really doesn't in my gameplay, it doesn't affect me too badly, to be honest.
Yeah, I added AP because of the change. Find myself clicking that pretty often now, which is fine because it's kind of a cheap tech.
We actually see it here also for benmols.
Yeah, both of them.
Also running Spider Mine still.
Yeah. Spider Mines,
Could be good.
Yeah, I'm on the offensive. Like, it's kind of hard for... I don't totally understand the situation where the Spider Mine is, like, very effective or not very effective.
I think if your opponent doesn't have Mustangs, Fire Badger, Vulcan, units that shoot quickly and can sort of like take out lots of chaff, like maybe a Wraith, right? If they don't have any of that stuff, you can click it. If you have lots of spiders, you can kind of click it anyway, though. Sometimes. So aicad has added Mustangs to this board. And is handling the tarantulas just fine.
Yeah, I'd like to see some more Void Eyes out of benmols here. Ooh, Incendiary.
Yeah, he needs to... Okay, laser sight.
He needs to what?
He needs to deal with the sledgehammers.
Yeah. So I believe the Void Eye is really strong into this, not just the sledges, but also against the marksmen. Just like I feel like the Void Eye is like 3 marksmen in one pack, just doesn't shoot up unless you get the aerial tech. I think it's quite strong. And yeah, we do see extra packs of sledges coming out for aicad. The spiders with the damage nerf, like this was the point of the damage nerf, is so that they can't be so all around to also kill the sledgehammer. So this is exactly what the fix was for. So we're gonna see this live, I guess. You know.
Yep.
There's an extra tarantula.
This is what I've been running into a lot of playing tarantula. It is pretty tough to kill sledgehammers, and it's very noticeable. And this fire is going to hurt.
And he's gonna flank in the lower squadron.
Yeah. It's gonna be really hard to pull back now. Aicad has a lot of tempo. Burn a lot of his guys.
Almost all.
Survive.
I think you need to start getting range on these tarantulas.
For sure. Round 4 is like the absolute latest you should be getting range. There we go. We do see it.
Yeah,
I also like to be seeing, I mean, I would say range on Void Eye, but like doing double range in one turn is quite expensive. It's kind of why I like running the suppression shot tech, because you get like some range from that and reduce range of the opponent's units. It's only $100.
I've seen that a lot. This is the, actually he runs the Void Eye techs. Keppels, he's in chat too. Does talk about, he runs these same Void Eye techs. He kind of turned me on to them.
So my question is, why the energy shield?
Month or so ago. So when they have lots of levels and they start to fly, it's usually one of the last ones you click. And your spiders are doing well. It can be really, really difficult to actually kill them. So they actually get pretty tanky, right? Mm-hmm. And I mean, they're like basically killing everything. And as long as your spiders live, like there's no good way to get to them. So it's sort of like a win more button.
They also, do better against spells and also against the 4AA.
Yeah, they can tank like nuke and lightning storm and I mean basically everything. So range on spiders is definitely helping now. And his poles that he added with the Typhoon up there in the top made it so that his spiders would be shooting the tanks, since the chaff got distracted and stayed in the back of the board. So pretty good turn.
Yeah, good
nice turn. Let's get a level on the laser sight tarantula.
Beautiful. EMP.
Spells.
Yeah. EMP is good.
Benmols takes the item.
We see range
now
on
he's
boys.
Punch the eyes. Good. Aicad adds a. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say probably the same thing you were. The Rhino up right in the face of a Typhoon.
That's actually aicad's favorite unit. He says they're strong and really fun to play. I kind of agree.
Rhino enjoyer.
That's me.
I like Rhino a lot now too.
Yeah. I had some games I was playing with the Void Eye. I did Void Eye Rhino and it ended up working out pretty well. But that's besides the point here. In this game, now we do see the mech rage on sledge and the shields are down, so they're not going to get EMP'd, but we don't see a shield for benmols here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be kind of unfortunate. And then also these shields, they're not going to die so easily. These tarantulas obviously don't do very well against shields. Void Eyes do, but is there enough of them? Do they have enough levels to deal with it? 2 shield is quite a lot. I lose the range now too.
Yeah, on the like basically his best units, the units you want to be engaging right now. Pretty big problem. I would have shielded that. I think that's his HP's too low to greed there maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he switches into bolts. That's usually his game plan whenever he's losing.
Oh, double tech voids.
Wow. Nice. It is easier to click those buttons on Void now. They did make it cheaper to tech them.
Sold out of the Typhoon, rightfully, to get the money for that.
Yes. Yeah, that Typhoon was properly countered. Okay. This is a lot of sledgehammers, though.
Yeah. So the thing also is, against sledgehammers, if you start going air, and sometimes this happens with Void Eyes too, right? You have a whole bunch of Void Eyes on the board, they're on the ground, all of a sudden they shoot up in the air, and now there's less targets for the sledges, and they'll just actually run down the rest of everything else, shoot down towers and whatever. And sometimes it, yeah, if you don't have enough on the ground, it really ends up not working out for you. Sometimes aerial is a bad button to push.
Yeah. Especially if it's like a spell round.
Looks like he's gonna have enough to take it though.
Yeah, definitely. Tarantulas have levels, and that's like the biggest thing that the tarantula needs. That's a good round. See how aicad will hit back. He does run full carry sledge. Steel balls.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, yeah. Okay, so clicked HE.
Yeah, I like this. Yeah, I love when, you know, players will come later on in the game and throw some kind of, okay, he sold out of the ball. Never mind. But like some flank on the side, you know? These later rounds, it ends up, if you pop the tower and your opponent wasn't expecting it, right? There's no levels on these towers. It can really seriously change the outcome of the game. Fire is up. That's not good. You see HE clicked on the tarantula now, so damage will be reduced, but it will be able to clear the chaff better. However, we'll have to see how that how the impact is against these sledges, because reduction on that, then they're not going to go through the sledges as easily. Void Eyes, yeah. Charge shot should, yeah, a little one shot the sledges, I guess. It's fine.
Yeah, they are.
I'm not sure what anti-air for. They're already level 3 Void Eyes.
It might be pretty good. If the sledges can live long enough. The forts are sort of just walking forward and dying, though.
Yeah, they don't live very long as the Voids either.
But they are tanking, actually, for the rest of aicad's army. And does he kill this fortress?
One more
I think
shot.
He needs to.
Yeah, there we
oh
go.
yeah, I was gonna say. I think if that lived, that's.
There's
Okay.
2 balls left in the corner.
So the fort's good just because it's like a lot of HP. Okay. So now he could click Energy Shield. And it's kind of like when you have levels on Phoenix, how you click Energy Shield, and it's like does pretty well against Fortress anti-air.
Ion.
But there is an Ion Blast.
And
That might be the...
EMP.
Yeah. Oh my. Oh no.
This is rough.
Yeah. That's like an instant shield pop. And delete your tarantulas. It is good against the sledgehammers also, though. But aicad does have like a ton of sledgehammers on both sides.
When in doubt, sledge it out.
Why is
Aicad's
aicad?
board's looking pretty good. benmols needs to sell out of the steel ball. It's free money over here. It's not going to do anything.
Yeah. Maybe he likes the pull.
Okay. Yeah, he did deploy more on the left. Maybe he's trying to run down the tower quickly.
Aicad's board just looks way
there it
more
goes.
developed.
We do have high mobility push, so like maybe they can get. No, I think they're gonna get blasted by this laser. Oof. The void eyes went up, then they came down, and then they turned into dust.
Yeah.
A really good laser on the other side too, though. All those sledges lined up perfectly.
Just too much HP to get through, though. The Void Eyes are doing their damnedest. Okay. Not dead.
One more round.
You got lots of void eye levels.
Maybe there's more. Okay, Raiden. Raiden could be good against the sledgehammers. Okay, no, he's
No.
gonna sell that. Probably okay.
Oh, I saw that for a moment. Here we go.
It's blue.
Here we go.
Ooh, the corner. The left corner is open.
Yeah. When in doubt, it's not sledge it out. This is War Factory. Raging, this is your specialty. You've got the most experience with this.
That game I played that against you was something else.
I am so glad to not see these so often anymore, but it is good that they're still kind of in the game. We're gonna try it out here. Cool that yeah, War Factory armor. I see a lot of time now we have usually mountain with armor plating come in instead of War Factory armor. Main difference though is War Factory armor still increases the HP of the War Factory by 50%, so that can be strong against medium-sized units like the sledge, where mountain plating, which blocks this flat amount, does not block enough for that damage or whatnot.
This might be pretty good. That's a lot of HP. And it's an all-ground based army. So you don't have to worry about anything flying.
War Factory good at killing sledges too.
Yeah, definitely. And if he wins this round, the best part about this is you can go heavier into the War Factory. You can get range, you can get more techs. It is more expensive for techs, but
It looks like it's gonna work.
yeah, definitely.
The comeback.
Okay. benmols has the factory. Let's see how he uses it. I liked that he shielded. That is actually the correct play. In the corner, so you can't get missiled.
Energy
Okay,
shield
so it's
picked up for Void Eye.
EMP.
You mean photon?
No,
I
aicad
see.
took EMP on the photon spell turn. Just not sure about that. I probably would just, you need to use the oil to slow the factory down. That's like the best thing you can do against this kind of a push. Everybody's holding their breath.
Yeah. Okay, we do see portable shield on the fangs, very strong, just doubles the effectiveness of the chaff. Just going to slow down the Void Eyes quite a lot, and the War Factory. Tarantula. I mean, here's enough of it. It should be able to get through that. Oh.
I think I would have liked to see at least range on the factory.
Yeah, it's kind of a gamble that just saying, you know what, I think I can just push through this with Photon and you're not going to be able to deal with the factory again.
I think that is what's about to happen.
Or maybe betting that he was going to move it or something.
He does get EMP, but it's still level 2. And he has all of his Void Eyes alive. Wow, very nice. Okay. Ooh, really
so
almost
close.
ends the game. The power of War Factory. Okay, it's level 3.
I'm loving this comeback here.
Okay, wait. aicad gets the Abyss. Like, handed to him here. Did he take it? What did he take? Wasps.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it is wasp.
It is an answer to Void Eyes as well.
Mm-hmm.
Which keep living. Now that they actually have the energy shield, is sort of what we were talking about before, right?
Mm-hmm. This
Like,
is the...
when do you, like, what is the benefit of it?
Yeah, this is the third fire we're getting down on the board, right?
Yes.
So effective. It's like the most cost-effective fire we've seen. Both players going for the wasps. That's cool. Yeah. Oh my god, the wasp right away. Range, EMP, aerial. EMP as well? That's crazy.
I think that's that's gonna be pretty good, maybe.
But okay, so if they shoot the Void Eye, the Void is then gonna go on the ground, and therefore it's gonna not be in range anymore because the aerial spec gives them the range to do that. So then they would focus on something else. It's kind of weird.
He adds the wasps as like an escort, which is pretty good against like a melting point, but in this situation, I still think he needs range on this War Factory.
Wasps. Yeah, he went for Photon.
It's not bad. I mean, it's good against the Sledgehammer. It ends up being good against the Wasps now as well.
Yeah, I
Triple
think
tech
that's...
wasp taking out everything.
Yeah.
Tower goes down.
The Wasps take it down.
GG.
Okay.
I mean, the Fort AA got helped a lot there.
It was very close.
That was close. I think, yeah, there's so much EMP on the board for aicad, both on the sledges and the wasps, shutting everything down. We didn't have a response from benmols to counteract that. We only had the Photon.
Yeah, that's tough.
So, you know, all the tarantulas turned off, and then they weren't able to clear the chaff quickly enough. So this is game 1. Mechabellum Mini Masters is Cheese versus Egophobic in the first round. So Ego has chosen missile spec, and Cheese up with Rhino spec. Cheese, I mean, these are both very interesting players. Cheese has picked, my favorite pack, I think, actually here, the Void Eye Sledgehammer. I think it's just so many bodies, and I think it's going to be quite good against the Ego's pack.
Sorry, I'm just tuning in. I guess I wasn't in there.
No worries. No worries. You know, Cheese choosing that Rhino spec is exactly like what you were saying, Mr. Region, where it's like, you know, he's almost expected to play a certain type of way, especially when that Rhino comes out and about. So will there be a counter on that round 4?
Right.
So I played Cheese in the last Mechabellum Mini Masters, and it was legitimately like the hardest series of my life in anything that I've ever played, because this guy, he has such a unique style of play, and there's no one else at the time, no one else who could replicate that and play like him. I had no practice partners to help me to play against Cheese. Now he has come up with the gospel. He has the church running. He's got disciples. He's got all these people using his style, and it's kind of taken the world by storm here. So there's a lot more experience with playing against it, which it kind of sucks in a way if you're a player like Cheese, because it it gives your opponents the ability to have practice against what you're typically playing. Where in my case, when we played, I had no practice. It was just on the fly, and it was very difficult. So I am excited to see something new from Cheese. I really hope we do get to see it.
Cheese has started its standard in this game. He has sledgehammers and void eyes. Egophobic is running marksman and tarantula right into it. And he's a missile spec, which could be good against wasps.
I personally dislike the missile spec. It just puts too much on my plate trying to decide what I need to save or what the opponent might hit. I'd rather save the money and take the hit.
Something you can do is you can create an area on your board that looks juicy that they'll aim for, and then you can, with high level of confidence, like predict that that's where they'll be like missile striking, and then you can shield that spot. Or you can create other distractions, like maybe just make a wasp. Maybe you don't care about the wasp, but kind of just like creates a target to eat the missiles. That's something I kind of do.
Well, he's going to go straight down the middle there and attack the main cluster of his units.
Yeah, he's building out the sledge line.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's keeping his options open. I think he can still do really well with just a sledge line.
Okay, so this seems weird. So Jesus sold out of the cannon on the one side and kept it on his strong side.
Mm-hmm.
It's the cannon on
the fortress.
Yeah, exactly. The cannon on the weak side isn't really doing anything against that big army, I suppose.
And this flank will be good from Cheese as well. We'll get into the tower. Well, we'll have to see how the Chungus does against it.
Chungus won't do nothing.
Yeah, it might kill a few of them. Oh, it takes out one. Well, under debuff though, it might do pretty well.
Alright, so Ego is doing something that I really love to see. So when you're playing asymmetrical, you have all your units on one side kind of deployed. A nice thing you can do to be super cost effective is you throw down those cost effective units on your opposite side. So on the left side we saw a Stormcaller drop down there, and that's going to shell all of Cheese's armies as it's coming into him. And then with the tower timing on the top right, it's going to make that Stormcaller even more effective. So you've got a unit there with long range that can just slowly shell at stuff, sitting behind the turret, sitting behind the wall. Just huge value for cost.
That's a good play. I might steal that one.
Yeah, you only need one. It's great. And then yeah, you have one tarantula here too, so if any chaff comes through, that'll be dealt with. I'd even like to see the tarantula if there's another one like farther back and to the left, almost like protecting your back left flank. And then it would come up slowly and protect if anything does make its way through. But yeah, having the rapid fire cannon and the Stormcaller is super good combination there. It's just very cost effective. Yeah.
Oh, I know Ego likes his Mustangs. He does tend to always make them. But I can't tell if he's made them because he suspects wasps.
Yeah.
Because Mustangs into this board at this moment are not amazing into like sledgehammers. Mustangs are always like pretty safe though. So we'll see how this starts to shake out. Cheese has taken Mech Rage on 4 packs of tanks. And He is put up a missile. Is that Cheese's missile?
I think that's Ego's.
Ego's missile? Okay. To catch a pack of Sledge. And a Void Eye. Oh, and he missiles the Fang out so that it will land. Wow, nice. Nice combo.
Look at that tower. Yeah, now look at the effectiveness of these storms. They're just... It's gonna collapse completely around Cheese now.
Yes, for sure.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, Cheese isn't starting with a whole lot of HP either.
Does get his Rhino. Super supply.
Cheese?
I don't think I would...
Oh my god, the greed! The greed.
Well, I think he has to take it.
Ego should definitely take this, right? 5,000
Yeah,
HP still?
I think you just snap pick it. Unless he thinks he can tempo him out. Well, he might be able to do that. If he plays... he could take the orbital.
I don't know. You could, yeah, but... Actually, yeah, playing against a player like Cheese and you have him on the back foot, you kind of don't want him to get up to his tricks, right? So maybe there is a consideration here for taking the orbital and trying to finish him off quickly.
He's definitely considering taking him out, yeah. That's why he's looking at this so hard.
Typically, against any other player, I think you'd want the super supply, because if you think about the ways you could possibly lose from this position, it would be not taking super supply and the opponent taking... Okay, we do see mirror eco cards picked.
He's just going to build out the Tarantula board. He doesn't run anti-air Tarantula. He runs no AP, but he does run Mech Rage and Mines. More missiles also from Ego.
I don't mind the missiles. I think they're pretty good. Only sledge packs.
Yeah.
Ooh, got those Void Eyes too. He's still only
Any extra damage you can do to Cheese?
Level 2 tower only.
Yeah, it's tough. Round 4 super supply is pretty expensive. Sledgehammers are starting to get levels.
I mean, if I'm taking the super supply on that turn, I'm going to take in loan, because next turn I'm going to get all that money back for the most part. You take a minor advancement.
I think what it could, yeah, you could, but Cheese is, he's trying to stabilize and also maintain his economy at the same time. I think it's really important for him to try and pull it back without loaning.
Makes sense. You got to stop the bleed, and you can't make yourself continuously, but the spells aren't helping here.
I would like to see that Ion on the right.
Really, that Ion is insane.
Yeah, there we go. That's better, I think.
You have to shield if you're Cheese. That means it's your whole board.
Okay, good. And sometimes I throw out shields for Ions, and I feel like it just melts the shields anyway.
It does. It does. So it kind of depends. I mean, you have to place your Ion with that in mind. Sometimes you'll start like a little bit off to the side of where the units are that you'll want to be catching, right? So that you're catching more of the shield earlier to bring it down, and then the Ion can like do the work on the units you want to hit.
That's a good point.
Okay, he places oil to slow him down.
Good, yeah, I like that. It's going to help with the Ion.
Oh, smart missile. That'll take out only crawlers.
Ooh, and Cheese's sledges are a bit too quick. Did he pop the high mobility? Yes, he did. Nice.
Nice play, yeah. And he didn't, yeah. He did take range, actually. He has range now on the sledgehammers. And I think he might win this round. He might win this round.
That's a good play. Oh, the shield though.
Ooh.
These storms. Honestly, like leveling the level 2 storms, the 1 pack, that might have been a good idea.
It's honestly, it's not that bad around.
Yeah, that could have gone way, way worse, but a great dodge from that laser by Cheese.
He did take out the most problematic tarantula with that ion blast. The level 2. Okay, Assault Scorpion.
What the heck are we seeing here?
Kind of makes sense, right?
Bunch
Into
of
the sledgehammers.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. The Scorps, they don't. Well, you know what? He doesn't have enough sledges, so maybe they're fine.
If he doesn't click AP bullets or Electromag this turn, it could be really good.
I'm looking at this board. I'm like, where is all of Cheese's stuff? He doesn't have a lot of units. Where did it go? Like, I don't know, round 6, you'd expect to see many more packs of sledges here.
Yeah. Well, he's been having to level his tower and take techs on his sledgehammers. Now that he has the techs, though, he can't just sort of like make more sledgehammers, which is what he's doing, actually.
Yeah. And he's gone level 2 right away. Elite recruit. Good.
Mm-hmm. And temp range.
And
Which is
8.
pretty serious range difference on the tarantulas and on these newly added scorpions. I think if I was Egophobic, I would add one of these assault scorpions over on the side with the level 3 tower, because its damage will do like a lot more against that tower. I think you want to bring that down quick, because your 2 tarantulas that are most important. Oh, never mind, he's beaconing them.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they might get locked on that tower.
We're going the tower this turn because of the oil. So I think that's right. And then you're absolutely right, still there too. And next turn you can put the Scorpion on the right when there's no oil. Pretty decent challenge from Cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, he has built his board out actually very nicely. I think he just couldn't find an opportunity to play the gospel, so now he's just going to play a standard game. But don't count it out. Maybe a late gospel. These sledgehammers are doing really well.
Okay, this is the turning point. So now, yeah, he just needs AP, and he's good. He's got the levels. There's more levels on the sledges now. The one that he just built that's level 2 is already level 3.
Wasps.
Wasp for rates.
And Egophobic does have the opportunity to take a level 3 Wraith. I think if you're against Cheese, specifically against Cheese, you take Wraith. Cheese takes the Wraith.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I love it.
And he is flanking. I like that steel ball from Egophobic. Take down the tower.
Nah, I mean, like, it's a good idea, but I think it needs to be on his side of the board. It's going to take too long to warp in there. If anything gets deployed on the back, I don't know. It's a great idea. I think I just want to see it on his side of the board.
Gotcha, yeah. You mean in the front.
Yeah, like all the way in the top right corner of his board.
Mm-hmm. So
we'll beacon it around the walls.
Cheese also has taken loose formation. And try and buy time, I guess.
We see a lot of missiles coming down too. That's actually going to protect him against those balls. Actually, no, it's not, because it's got 56 health now, so it's actually going to survive with 256 health.
Well, I think it'll kill them because they have to warp in.
Oh, you're right. You know what? I think it may have been intended for the Rhino, but it takes out the balls anyway. Okay, Wraith has spawned in.
Yep. We'll see about this timing. So the Scorpions are engaging with the sledgehammers. Here comes the tower.
There we go.
Okay.
Is there enough Scorpions, or is there enough sledges left though?
Yeah, there are. And the backstab from the Wraith coming in. Oof.
Well, it's not
Okay.
enough.
Not dead, but he has established a Wraith.
Now the question is, do you keep investing into that flank or sell out of it? The mind games.
Mm-hmm. You might be able to... I don't know. I don't know if you can ignore it. Egophobic takes HE on spiders to clear the loose crawlers a little faster. He also has Mustangs already. Yeah, okay, he sells it. So if he's going to do that, then he needs to invest more in these sledgehammers. He does have a lot of money. Like, a lot of money.
Yeah.
From Super Supply and the Cell.
Well, let's just see 3 level 2 sledges put down and pressing AP. Come on. That's what we want.
Yeah, I think you need AP for sure. Okay, wait. Mustangs.
Marksman. Oh, to deal with the potential of the Wraith.
Oh, he can't afford sledge decks. I think he needs AP bullets, yeah. He has to kill these.
Oh, okay. Cheese does not have time to missile that sealed ball. He had 50 bucks left, but the missile doesn't go down. The sealed ball's gonna lock on that tower. That's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's disaster. He's kind of surviving through it though, but he needs to win the round.
It's too much. So, alright. So, Egophobic takes game 1.
Mm-hmm. Spiders. They're big. They're angry.
Close game. Cheese almost stabilized there.
The Ascorp cometh. Yes, indeed.
All right, yeah. Ego Cheese. Ego's already choosing the Rhino spec, of course, his specialty here. I wonder if we're going to be seeing Rhinos out of him this game. Ego's still deciding on a pack. To me, looks like... I don't know. There's a couple steel ball packs. In my opinion, the steel ball has kind of had a bit of a nerf in a way against buildings because there's more units on the field technically, so they get locked onto stuff that's not important. So kind of like it doesn't always feel good to pick those steel balls anymore. But we do see Ego's choosing the marksman spec with the Mustang and crawler. So actually we might nope, never mind. We see armor piercing here. I had been playing a little bit with Mustangs with HE instead of armor piercing, and I think if you're choosing Mustang, usually you have like a high HP pack, right? They give you lots of HP in the Mustang packs, and you can get that early HE to deal with your chaff clear. It's only 50 bucks now, but it depends, how much you really want to use your Mustang. Some people really love Mustangs and want to get all the other techs. Choosing HE obviously would nerf those other techs. Yeah, so I'm interested to see what's going to happen here. We got Void Eyes picked for Ego. So trying to fill out that DPS role, single target DPS that is, with the Void Eye. And it looks like he's going to try to just push down this small Chungus right away. She's building up on the same side of the board again. Looks like going for another sledge opening here.
He's Rhino spec again.
Yeah, he's got almost everything, so this time he's got the arcs. Arcs had a buff too, so they're okay.
Yeah, they take 3 shots from marksman at level 1 instead of 2.
That's actually very significant.
Yeah, and they also take 2 shots from a level 2. Quite a break point.
Unfortunately, they are still awful against Void Ice.
Yeah. Their chaff clear is still questionable amongst the chaff clear options, in my opinion.
Oh, Cheese gonna get round 1.
Yes, Sledge strong. Mass produced sledgehammer.
Gotta get the quick teleport.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. One of Cheese's favorite cards.
Quick teleport?
Yeah.
Wonder what he's gonna do with that.
My favorite card, Ego, has chosen it, the redeploy.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
I
strong
would.
skill.
I would take the redeployment myself as well. But quick telly in the hands of the creator of the gospel here is pretty good too. He doesn't like to jump around too much. He likes to create this staying power of the Rhino Wasp.
Well, it looks like he's going to level up that tower to give him some more time to work over here on the left-hand side.
Yeah, very very similar to last game. It's almost exactly the same setup.
He knows what he's got to do. And he's confident in his game plan here, so he's just gonna duke it out again and make the changes that he needs to win that game.
Sure. Ooh. These sledgehammers will kill the liability, the level 3 marksman. And take down the Void Eyes.
You got nice levels on those sledges too.
For sure, yeah.
It's very good. All 3
All
of them.
levels.
Oh, now we're talking.
That's why I call that marksman the liability.
Yeah. Scorpion is offered. Let's see if Ego goes for it. I'm still of the opinion that Scorpion is only good if you're kind of matching. I think you need like 1 Scorp per 2 pack, something like that, of sledges. I'm not sure exactly the math, but I know if you stop building Scorpions and the opponent just keeps building sledges, the Scorpion player will lose. A lot of thought going
Where's
into
that
the
Wraith?
Yeah, unit selection here. I don't know, level 1 Wraith against level 2 sledges does not feel good to me.
No, it doesn't. But if I saw that Cheese has quick teleport, I probably would also take the Wraith.
Yeah.
Play
Yeah,
against
and
your
he's got the redeploy
opponent.
too, so he can always move it around to that flank.
Yeah. And actually, that Wraith, at the moment, is basically uncontested.
Yeah, they didn't take the levels. They took the skill.
I would have wanted to take the sledge levels.
Yeah.
If I'm Cheese.
Yeah, the sledge levels, I mean, then in the next round, you know, they are still building experience for their 3rd level. Round 3 for Mech Rage. Like, is he having problems with Chaff Clear? I don't think so. He's doing okay last round. I think it's safe. If he won the last round, then it's probably pretty safe to just take the levels.
It will chaff clear better.
And other than the Wraith, everything else on Ego's board is essentially chaff.
Yeah, but the Wraith is still pretty good. And actually, the Mustangs end up taking down the Cheese's Wraith. Yeah. Okay, so here's the Rhino.
Lightning
Will he
Storm
do the
offered.
thing? Oh wow, Ego took the Lightning Storm.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
It's only round 4. You're gonna get it back again. Like 2 lightning
I
storms
suppose
for the
so.
price of 1.
Mm-hmm.
But that does show a bit of confidence, thinking that, you know, even if he loses, around or whatever. Not gonna be too much damage.
Cheese is gonna go for it.
Yeah, I love this. He's got the
I
heavy
think-
armor on the Rhino too. 67,000 HP.
He takes the levels on the sledge.
And somehow he had money for range as well.
He did, yeah. Well, he sold the Wraith.
Oh, I see.
And he added marksmen that are about to get lightning stormed. So this round will go to Ego again. And Egophobic missiles his flank. Exactly where the Rhino is.
It is the Rhino turn, and he knows he's weak there, so it makes sense.
It does make sense.
Oh,
It's pretty funny how it's right where the Rhino
Yeah.
is.
Perfectly placed.
Yeah, this storm is going to hurt. It's like basically
the
a
marksmen are gone.
it's full damage. Like the whole board for Ego will live here. It is still early, so it's not like crazy damage, but it's still quite a bit. About 1,000 or so.
Efficient light. Yes, there we go.
Nice. So let's see. Well, he set up the. Okay, he sold the Rhino. He's going into Sledge. So this is sort of what I was saying before. How, since he has a notorious play style, he can make his opponent make steel balls that easily die to sledgehammers now.
Nice. Yeah, that's true. With Cheese, you don't know. That Rhino's there. Next turn, is there going to be a ton of wasps and crawlers and other rhinos, or it's going to be sold? You have no
I
idea.
also like, yeah, I also like that Egophobic is taking range on the Void Eyes anyway, recognizing that he can't take his eye off the front of the board. And Cheese has already clicked anti-air. Just doesn't want that Wraith alive.
Yeah, that is his only weakness right now, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these sledges should eat pretty well here.
They do have range on the Void Eyes,
Nice
though.
demon.
Yeah, range and mech rage. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Okay. Sledgehammers are getting levels, killing everything. Marksmen are getting levels. Good damage.
Improve firepower.
Ego takes the smoke bomb.
Yeah, that can be really strong.
Yeah, absolutely, it can be.
That's what happens with any of these, players that deploy these huge lines of units. The Cheese is throwing down the shield, so that's good.
Ego gonna redeploy the steel balls and take advantage of the deployment. Nice play. Oh, undid it. Actually sold the Wraith. Okay, and now he redeploys.
Yeah, that's nice. Charge shot.
It is, yeah, but
there
he
we
does.
go.
Does have a full line of marksmen. I mean, of sledgehammers. So steel balls shouldn't get in here.
Nice
Cheese
fang placement,
also
too.
uses smoke, and I don't see a shield from Ego yet.
Yeah, Cheese throw down that Fang as well on the right, the chaff in front of the sledge that he also just put down this turn. So yeah, this steel ball's not going to work out at all for him. That's crazy. He's got a level 3 tower already over there. Bit overkill, perhaps. Yeah, enhanced range picked. That's really good. And we do not see enhanced range for Ego either. Oh, geez, having a good advantage this round, investing into that.
So Ego will be very heavily smoked here.
Oh, this is going to be dirty. These sledges are going to get a lot of levels.
Oh yeah, and they're all gonna live. Wow.
Very nice play.
Okay.
The bait and switch.
This is what we wanted to see in game 1. Just build more sledges. Fully commit to the bit. Let's do it.
Okay, Scorpion. I think I would rather have Raiden as Ego.
I think so. It's only one squad of Scorp.
Sense.
I think if it was the one pack that's like 3 level 1 Scorps or something, that would be
He's not
better.
making this mistake. He's not making the same mistake. He's clicked AP bullets. These are flying Void Eyes, though.
Yeah.
But we've got anti-air marksman coming out for the soul break.
2.
Yeah, those marksmen have a lot of work to do.
Oh, he runs EMP armor on these Void Eyes. Not shield.
Did he change the tech?
No. That was the benmols game. benmols was running.
Right.
Yeah, he's running EMP armor. Huh. Okay, well, the sledge will do well against everything on the ground, but not against the Void Eyes.
Yeah. The thing is, though, like I was saying last time, with these Void Eyes, once they get up in the air, there's less bodies on the ground, which means that all these sledges are going to be able to roll through pop towers, and then they're going to get in the face of the Void Eyes and tank so that the anti-air units can deal damage. I just think there's only 2 units that shoot up on Jesus' board. That's a lot to ask to be able to kill all these Void Eyes.
At least they have priority targeting.
And look at it, they're doing their job very well. A little caught up on Shaft, but hey, eventually.
Ooh. The Scorpion
He's
actually
taking a lot of them down.
Scorpion did really well.
Yeah, what the heck? Like the why? Oh, well, it's dead now, but the Void Eyes get it done. It's small damage.
Okay.
It's about 1,000, but
I think
both
Ego's
players low.
Yeah, Ego's gonna have to click on the EMP armor now. I think if he does, and we see Cheese going for, let's say, Mustang anti-air or something like that, she's just gonna turn off all the techs on the Mustang. So there's a couple problems to deal with here for Cheese. One being, if EMP armor is clicked and you don't have a photon, then you're kind of screwed. The other being, of course, you just need to kill the Void Eyes to begin with. So, oh, we do see the Mustangs coming down. So,
Mustangs, yeah.
is Ego gonna read this? Also building Mustangs into a fire turn, so hopefully we see shields as well. She's only got $200 left.
Yeah, really needs to shield. Needs to borrow.
Yeah, he needs to borrow and get range as well. Sure. Borrow range, 2 shields. Oh my god, so many Mustangs.
Something I'm worried about happening here. These Void Eyes have pretty good range. They could start shooting that shield. They do a lot of damage, and they could take it down before the fire lands.
Yeah. I think that Ego is playing as if Cheese is going to make wasps into this. So that's why he's going with Mustang.
Actually did happen. They took down that shield.
One does stay up though.
Ego didn't even shield the fire. He just ate that.
It's That's really brave.
That's
considering
crazy.
he
He's on
built,
1,000 health.
Yeah, and he built so many Mustangs too. The sledges do not care so much about fire. These marksmen need to stay alive though. Yeah, we're good.
Wow.
And I think that is.
Oof.
Oh,
That's such a risky play from Ego. Oh my god, the lightning storm. The lightning storm is back. I don't know if it's... You can shield it, I guess. You just need to protect your Mustangs. More marksmen from Cheese.
I mean, yeah, the carry unit.
We need to
Click
see
the EMP
We need
armor.
to see a bit more chaff up in front for Cheese, because last turn the Scorpion actually... Oh no, actually it wasn't last turn, never mind. It's the turn before that it crushed. Maybe the problem is solved, never mind. We do see this Raiden here as well. The shields will help, I suppose.
Yeah. I'm kind of worried about you need the units in front of your shields to absorb the Void Eye charged shots, because the Void Eyes they delete the shields.
Yeah, so the middle one looks good because, like Raiden is saying, the fangs are poking out of it. So they're going to walk forward and they're going to tank the shots and not the shield. But on the left and on the right, the Void Eye is already in range and it's just going to immediately shoot the shield on the right. It's not going to shoot the fang. So that shield's going to die right away. On the left side, it might be okay because the fangs will walk in front.
I think the EMP armor is going to be really good for Ego. I mean, and the lightning storm. Holy smokes.
Hopefully that shield is holding out as much as it can. But he's sticking out. Absolutely getting devastated.
Sledge need to live.
Look, it's a tower.
They are living. Oh.
And now the level 3 tower is in play, and it's surviving, and it's gonna end
Nice.
up winning the game for Cheese. Oh my god.
What a close. Woof.
Oh my god. That was a really close game.
So this time he committed to the sledgehammers, and the sledgehammers saved him. They lived really, really well at the end there.
All right, so this is game 3 with Cheese and Ego in the first round of the Mechabellum Mini Masters. We've seen a pretty intense series so far. Cheese using these sledges to full effectiveness, having a bit of a hiccup during the first round, but figuring out his weaknesses and using them properly in the second round, making sure to get the AP and closing out that second game. Are we going to see Cheese go and do the gospel this time? We haven't seen it do it yet. We are excited and hoping that we do get to see it. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Ego has the Saber spec, and Cheese has shown a training spec. Raiden, take it away.
Okay, Ego, yeah, you said so. Yeah, that what they went there. So he won't have sledgehammers this time. So we'll see how he decides to play this one. He is going to play Void Eye Tarantula. Yeah, it's crawlers. Okay. He's going to play around the other side this time. Both players setting up on the non-wall side. She's actually leaving a Void Eye over on the other side. I don't hate that. It will like take down the wall. It should be able to tank and take down the rapid fire cannon. I'm not sure it'll matter on round 1 though.
What I do like, so I do like seeing this, and it's kind of like what I was saying before. You want to put a cost-effective unit which pairs well with your cannon on the opposite side. So the side where you have the wall. So in this case, we have a rapid fire cannon that's going to be able to kill chaff, and then the Void Eye, which would be able to kill any other like medium-sized units that were coming in. So it'll be pretty safe to defend anything that comes in that side. Although we are seeing all units on the right side of the board this game, minus that one pack of Void Eye.
And it's Cheese's turret that will actually be helping out. I think more than Ego's here. Okay, actually, well, now it starts to engage.
Ooh.
But yeah, the early engagement on the Void Eyes from that Chungus made it so that his tarantulas would live long enough. What did Cheese take? Phoenix?
Yeah, very quick pick on that Phoenix for Cheese. Tough choice.
Ego's still... Yeah, it is a tough choice. 3 flyers, big Arclight. Probably not big Arclight. It's one of these flyers. I think he's deciding between Phoenix and Wasp.
I would
That's the ones I would
so
pick.
in this case, if you're not quite sure what to do, I think maybe the Wasp or Phantom Ray, pop that on the left and send it into the tower. Sell it next round. Yeah, like if we saw a Wasp on the left for Ego, heading right for the tower, and then you put like crawlers on the left flank, pull whatever gets deployed behind the tower, you'll be able to pop that tower, and then your army on the right side should be able to deal with whatever remains on the right side as well.
Well, the Phoenix does decide to come out, but we're going to keep it tucked into the nestled fortress that we've got built here, along with a Sabertooth.
Pretty cool to see the Saber,
Okay.
but I don't know. Like, there's a lot of doubling up here. Like, we have the Void Eye doing single target damage, with the Saber doing single target damage, we have the Phoenix doing single target damage. The Mustangs are, like, not really chaff clear either. Like, I'm not really liking this board out of Ego too much, to be honest.
Egophobic loves sabers. He just makes them.
Is he gonna get a lock? He gets a good lock, though. That's good, yeah.
Yeah, it ends up being pretty good. I mean, it is still really good against Tarantula, right?
Yeah.
And he's kind of pushing right through.
The Mustang backup, you know, doing the chaff clear as well as shooting at that air.
Mm-hmm.
Sabertooth tank it out. There's no loss here. As he
We've
pushes
seen
back
Void
on.
Eyes in every game from Ego.
Void Eyes are strong. They got a nice buff. I mean, why wouldn't you want to see them out?
Yeah, just mentioning. Probably take Efficient Tech, right?
Fairly efficient tech is always pretty strong, I think. Do you ever pick Fortified Mustang here? With the changes to the Spider, I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
any breakpoints or anything, but it might, you know, have some value there.
That's something worth the
I have to
test
think
out on
about that
test.
one, yeah. That could be good, maybe. I haven't taken that card in a little while. I love when it works, though. So fun. So, okay. Range on spiders from cheese.
Shallow,
And more chaff and a
shallow deploy.
flank.
Yeah.
And for Ego, range on Mustangs. Those did well last time. Wow. Cheese also takes suppression shots. And sells small turrets.
This is what I do. He's taking my techs here.
He gets 2 techs in 1 turn. Pretty good.
I think I sold him on the suppression shot. I said, yeah, if you sell out of like one of your buildings and then you sell out the other one on round 3, like he didn't do it exactly right, but it gives you that extra $100 and you can get the suppression shot. It's like basically free range.
Yeah.
And,
it's
speaking
actually
of that,
pretty well.
you know, yeah, the range that it gives you puts it just 5 meters in front of the Tarantula's range, thus putting him in front of those big units to soak up some of that damage so the Tarantula lives.
Nice. Yeah. Kind of like that.
I think there's a lot of
I haven't-
cool maneuvers you can do with the range and changing the range on the Void Eye, because it has 2 techs that affect range, one a lot and one a little, and then it also has aerial mode, which reduces range. So if you go too far, you can kind of bring it back.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I was discovering that today with figuring out the range between the Mustang and the Void Eye. And
Charge.
yeah, so if you
Sorry.
take the aerial mode as well as, like, if you take all the ranges and aerial mode on Void Eye, then it does stay just barely in front of your Mustangs, I believe. Then your Mustangs stay alive or whatever. I don't know. It's there's lots of intricacies here with the range to play with that really good players could explore.
Or Phoenixes for Cheese also. Since his Void Eyes don't have the potential to fly, he does need to make more of those.
I see, yeah. So that's a good point then, because yeah, typically if you do have aerial, you don't want to have Phoenix, but in this case he does.
He got the levels also on these tarantulas. That's gonna be pretty good here.
This crawler play should distract a good bit of those single targets a little bit there.
Yeah, definitely. Double missile also from Ego.
Yeah, he's trying to get those locks, but
yeah,
it's not going to work. Now these sabers are kind of useless.
Kind of a waste of 100 then. Didn't really work.
I mean, I think the sabers are a waste of 200 each too, so it's that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Still holding. That power was impeccable timing.
Chungus trying. Void Eyes are still alive. Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, the level 2 saves a tarantula there. Good. Not much damage done though. Anything can happen here. What if I
again?
Yeah, come on. Let's see it.
Take the laser sight.
Yes.
Oh my god, we took it.
We got it.
Okay, so the level 2s have 2,000 HP, so they'll take 2 shots from Tarantula now. Yeah. And
wait,
if he takes
no,
HE,
3 shots. Wait, no, never mind.
If he takes a HE, they'll take...
But he doesn't have defense 1 yet either.
4 shots.
Cheese already has attack 1, but we don't see defense 1 for Ego. So defense 1 might also put the Mustang above the threshold as well.
Yeah, so I think if he takes defense 1, I think it is still... Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think it is... The increase in HP on the Mustangs would be from the base Mustang
correct.
And not the fortified card. Yeah,
right.
So it won't like stack on that. So it's not much HP, really.
You only
For the
need
Mustangs,
just
but it is a little
bit,
more.
though. Oh, we got Wasp coming out for Ego. Says, I'll play by your own book, old man.
Oh, we got AA tarantulas. That is a tech possibility for Cheese.
Yeah, he does run that.
Yeah.
Runs the classic setup there. Did he intensive that tarantula? Yeah, he made a new one over there.
Yeah.
And he has level 3 Void Eyes as well. These are going to be some pesky wasps. And actually, look at the tankiness on these. These Mustangs are eating shots. Actually taking like forever to clear.
Yeah. Even with the tower, it takes 2 shots.
He does get there, but that was quite a delay.
I want to see AA on Tarantula. Almost everything on Ego's board is susceptible to Tarantula if it could shoot in the air.
Enhancement mod, you probably take that. If you're Cheese, he's intensive training. He has a spider level, he can use it. He takes extended range Phoenix. Okay. They're sitting at 180 now. I don't know. I think I would have liked to see the economy play. But I can see a case for both. Okay, he has HE now. Ooh.
Yeah, that's gonna
About 3
be
shots now.
weird. Yeah.
So it's gonna take the level 3, 3 shots to take down the level 2. He actually has a level 3 Mustang. You gotta take these Mustang levels. Ego's thinking of what to take. I think he's looking at the enhancement module or efficient tech, a second efficient tech. If you take a second efficient tech, you need to take lots of techs. Did he take it? Okay, he took ER Phoenix.
And he picks up the Phoenix. Go with this. And another one for the other side.
Yeah, I don't hate that. It's gonna be his. He sold the sabers. It's gonna be his answer to the tarantula. $3,200 health on these Mustangs on level 3. Each one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice missile on that Phoenix. What if Phoenix gets a lock on that tarantula on the left?
Yeah. Wow, that went down super fast. And these Mustangs are kind of tanking.
They are.
The HE shots.
Wow. You don't see that often. Good missile
No, you
there
do
on the wasp on the left.
Let's see, the Fangs save the day. Yes.
Yeah.
Eating lots of shots. More late Fangs. Probably.
Range on the Phoenix is doing really well, actually. 2 sludge packs. Nope.
Jesus takes the money.
No.
Egophobic does absolutely love scorpions, so he's gonna keep that.
He likes those medium units, I take it.
Yes, he does. He plays mostly medium unit boards.
Yes, there it is. A tarantula. You'll love to see it. I think this is going to be really good.
Cheats needs to make sure that the missile situation that happened last time on the left doesn't happen again.
I want him to build more tarantulas. Build some level 2 tarantulas. Come on, just come on. You can
fill
do
the board out. Yeah.
You've got 3 techs on 3 units. You need more units to use those techs. $900. Come on.
There's that missile again. Cheese likes his late missile, huh? I guess because that side keeps getting in. I think I'd rather just beef up that side though and like win it than like worry about losing it.
What is he doing? What did he build? More chaff?
He made crawler in the back and he did make another spider.
Level 1.
And he takes speed into temp range.
Okay, well, I do like
and he
temp range.
shielded.
Well, the shield is good because last turn, yeah, he got a bad lock on that spider because his stuff died. So that was good.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, he needed that. The same thing is about to happen again. And now there's no wasps.
Yes.
And actually, the spiders now can kill the phoenix. Pretty good.
Yeah. So this is when you have AP and you click AP on spider and it just becomes the machine that kills everything on the board. Spider mine, you don't need that. Get AP. Ooh, advanced offensive tactics.
Yes. Oh, nice.
That's gonna help.
So there's not a lot of situations I find where you like actually click that button, but like this is one of those times.
And it helps really well when you have a what is it called? When it reduces the damage like that, it actually helps more so like how we were talking earlier with the HP increase. This is gonna take and reduce it down significantly.
Oh. That's a good point.
Ego's Mustangs are his best unit so far. It's also his most chaff clear. I guess he doesn't have real chaff clears using Mustangs.
I think did he sell one of those wasps? I think so. It's in the middle, I think.
Yeah, he did.
Smoke coming down. Is it gonna matter? We're fighting from so far back. They might not even walk into the smoke.
I think from here, Cheese is like looking pretty good. He can make a crawler, a tarantula, and a phoenix like basically every turn from here on in.
He took a attack enhancement 2, so now he's essentially got attack 3. This is really good here, especially for the tarantula. It's gonna do very well. He just needs to pop everything quick, so extra attack very strong. The smoke comes down, but it's not really doing much.
It's so many crawlers. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for the Mustangs to clear the crawlers, right? He has no real chaff clear against crawlers, and so it's all just getting right in.
Yeah, scorpions do not clear crawlers. That's
so yeah. Cheese actually wins the game, and he takes down the best of 3 here. Very decisive game that time.
Yeah, congratulations, Cheese. You're right. It's when he decides and like goes in on what he's choosing, then like, in Mechabellum, you got to make a choice. You got to stick with it. You got to go all in, and choosing the anti-air on the tarantula really helps out here. I love to see this Mustang with the fortified Mustang. That was really cool. That was really cool. But it did get some extra breakpoints. It almost worked out. We just needed to see a bit more chaff clear from Ego, and I think he would have been good. This is the losers bracket, round 1. Egophobic versus benmols. Mechabellum Mini Masters Season 4. So Ego choosing the missile spec with Tarantula Void Eye. Very strong start here. And benmols Giant spec with Sledge Crawler. Also a really strong pack. benmols, as we were just discussing, is a enjoyer of the Overlord. So perhaps the Giant spec is an indicator that we may be seeing those this game.
Yeah, still playing Void Eyes.
Yeah, I think we're going to see Void Eyes every game.
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
Or at least every series.
benmols Giant spec, so yeah. Maybe he gets to play his favorite unit. So Egophobic sets up on the side that has the rapid fire cannon, and benmols is very symmetrical here in his defense.
I like Ego's positioning here. I think, yeah, grouping the Tarantula with the Void Eye, having one strong asymmetrical side. I think the crawlers behind it is a very strong start here. Very difficult to deal with this pack. This anti-armor cannon is not the worst, to be honest, dealing with these units in the middle as they're coming over from the transition between killing that tower.
Yeah, it is like pretty reliable at taking down one of the tarantulas, I notice.
And what I found, so I don't know, a lot of people are on the fence about whether the cannons are good for the game or not, but what they do for sure is they stop round 1 and 2 from having like 1 or 2 crawlers that just like run by and like slowly eat at a tower and ending up taking an extra minute to like close out round 1 and 2. So it speeds up the game, weirdly enough, even though they're like supposed to maybe slow down the game. I don't know.
I used to love those crawlers that lived.
Yeah.
Those were heroes.
He already picked up in round 2. That's kind of weird, isn't it?
They both took it. it's not the worst. I mean, it has a really small cooldown, right? Like 2 rounds. Like, also, if Ego is aware of the way benmols plays, EMP spell pretty good against boats, so I don't hate it.
I like what benmols is doing here, actually. So he's already sold out of the cannon on the right. He's making that money. He put his shield down. He's actually blocking the EMP quite well, and he has built the storms, which are a great counter to this sort of blob of Tarantula Void Eye right now. So if you can, the problem with Void Eye Tarantula, it looks like when they get levels, they become kind of unstoppable, right? So stopping them early is important, and these storm colors should be pretty effective at helping deal with them. Although I say that, and it's still not quite enough. Maybe that EMP,
He made a shield.
Yeah, the EMP on the shield did quite a lot there to help.
So actually, I think I know why Ego took the EMP spell. I think he's gonna be role-playing a wizard in this game, because something that you can do with the EMP spell and the missile strikes is you can drop EMP and both missile strikes on a shield, and then if you get another spell, it will always land, right? Because you can take down the shield with those 3 spells. And I've had people do that to me, and it's very frustrating.
So it still takes 2 of the missile strikes with the EMP
Yeah,
to do it?
Yeah, so it does 35,000 damage, the EMP, and then each missile strike does 3,000, and a shield has 40k. He did stagger the missiles, though, so if he was going to do that, he would have probably wanted to keep both missiles on the same timer.
Do you ever hold a missile to let somebody get a shield that you can break?
Yeah, all the time. I think there's a lot of head games with missile spec that you can play, where you can kind of ruin your opponent's economy by making them shield all the time. And we have seen 2 shields so far. So if he loses this shield and loses the round, it's pretty rough. We also see this sledgehammer flank that he used in the aicad game.
That's actually really effective. Does lose
It
a shield,
worked,
though.
yeah. He does lose a shield, but at least he wins the round. So it means the shield was probably worth keeping, especially if the Stormcallers get this kill. Yeah. Still pretty expensive to use 2 shields.
Ooh, Wasp level 3. So I think Wasp with missile spec is very strong. You can pop it on a flank and then kill like the Fang or whatever that's protecting it, then fly in right behind it.
It also gets the Wasp unlocked if he does plan on playing boats, which are like a key element of that play. Okay, he's going to take Fire Badger, so that's going to be his chaff clear unit. And he's going to light the board on fire.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's good. It'll clear all the crawlers, and then the Stormcallers will ideally kill the Tarantula.
Yeah, you know, looking at his board and thinking about this, benmols was waiting for that unit drop in order to choose his chaff clear unit. So he does get the Fire Badger. That's what was offered. That's what he gets. But let's see if he keeps building out into them later, or try something else, because right now he doesn't have any of the chaff clear. He's just been building up the chaff.
So Ego has responded to the flank on this side, and benmols has added another one, and that one might get in also, because the Tarantula is going to go forward. Well, according to the arrow, we'll see if that's correct. It is correct.
Yeah.
Fire gets off.
I think the
But
one
it's
thing
not
I don't...
working. All the units are behind the oil.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah, we're gonna ask a lot from these Stormcallers. Okay, the crawlers are on the tower. They do get the tower. Okay, here comes some Mustangs now. They kill the Tarantula. They do get the kill on the Tarantula, and they level. Pretty nice round.
Well, that Tarantula
However, he does have a lot of his...
Yeah, it just spun around. It was going to go for those storms and said, you know what? No, I kind of want to kill these sledges over here instead.
But we see Ego take the Lightning Storm. Again. I think it's too expensive. I think the intensive training is so good with Tarantula. Like, you just take that. Because then, that's the hardest part about Tarantula, right? Is the levels. So the intensive training is really nice to have.
It's more EXP per level than like a Vulcan trying to get levels.
Wow. Benmols took the defensive tactics.
I don't hate it. I think it could be good with Sledge.
Oh. Yeah, it looks like he's actually going to go for a Sledge line. So that isn't that bad. Okay, Ego does take intensive.
We don't see Giants yet for the Giant spec. 5. Oh, charge shot turn. Okay.
I think I don't hate the Sledge play here. Because now he has leveled Sledge behind his opponent, and he's probably going to go heavy into these techs. He actually runs range, AP bullets, mech rage, and damage sharing.
That's cool.
Yeah, so if he makes a line of these, and there's no good answer to damage sharing, he could link all the way across the board if he links it all up. That is one of my favorite techs in the whole game. When it works, oh, very satisfying.
Yeah. So it's actually really strong too in these flanks. Even though you have only like one pack, it links them all together, right? And prevents them from being picked off one by one.
Yep.
Oh my god, it kills a Tarantula too.
Actually killing like everything, yeah.
That's because the advanced defensive tactics.
True. Scorpion. Ego's gonna take the Scorpion, right? Ooh, I might take the Rhino. Could be good. Benmols takes Rhino. Yeah, that makes sense for him to take that. Pretty good into spiders.
Yeah, we see range.
Actually, you know, I'd like to do into the spider sometimes. When you get the Rhino drop like that, is you can go front of the board, gospel suddenly into the spider. Like, it's actually pretty good against Tarantula stuff. But you need to run.
They lock on. You smack them around a bit, and then bada bing, bada boom. They're out the way. No chaff clear. Your chaff gets in.
So what happened? Ego took the rhinos, and he's flanking with one?
Yeah,
where's the other one?
Benmols has his rhino already there, prepared for one of them.
Oh yeah, he's using the other one to defend his flank.
Actually, really love the rhinos all the way in the back corner. Saves a flank, and then they run in later in the round and just punch everything in the face.
Yeah, it's awesome. Late rhinos are actually, yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so now he has range on these sledgehammers. And he's added more to the flank.
Okay, so here's the case where this rhino's coming in and is punching each one of these sledges down. And damage sharing is actually extremely effective against that.
These Void Eyes are not messing around though.
Oof. Oh, Ego's board might just be popping off now.
Yeah, I think benmols is on the ropes here. He needs to like probably just make more sledge and click AP. He needs chaff though. He really needs chaff, like fangs in the front, or like more lake crawlers, or one or the other.
Battleship, is that a play here? It could be, yeah. There is a bit of an opening.
He is turning into a wizard here. Look at his spell list.
Yeah.
It's more than his units that he's chosen to unlock.
Quite the
Benmols does defend
Necronomicon.
him. Yeah. Benmols does defend himself with a Mustang and missiles. Lots of missiles. Crazy amount of missiles. And the crawler will distract the boat, and the Mustang should be able to take care of it. So, nicely done. Defends himself. More Void Eyes. This is a lot of Void Eyes now.
Late Void Eyes, pretty good.
Changes my make it 2. I like the Mustangs. Actually, his board does benefit from Mustangs in that it can kill Void Eyes, but he needs the Sledgehammers to reliably be killing these Tarantulas first, which I'm not super convinced they'll be able to do just yet.
A lot of damage coming.
Yeah. Oof.
No,
Can't
not
let
enough
that
yet.
happen again. Okay.
Another battleship. First one didn't work. Try it again.
Oh my god. Improved War Factory. Ecotech improved War Factory.
benmols, yeah, with Giant Spec is really not playing into his specialist here. We just don't see any Giants or Titans out.
Yeah. Oh, all the Void Eyes are flying now. That's gonna be pretty good. Does Egophobic never shield any spells? Have you noticed in all these
He plays
games?
them. Yeah, he plays them. He doesn't defend against them.
Yeah, I haven't seen him shield like any in all the games we've watched. Okay, these Void Eyes are. I think they're not gonna die.
Yeah, not enough shooting up. Flanks are being cleaned up. Rhino is being cleaned up. Tanks are coming through, but they're just being murdered by these Void Eyes. A few Mustangs are left, but they do get cleaned up. And with that, we're going to see the end of game 1. Egophobic taking the game and putting benmols all the way on the back foot here. One more loss and he is eliminated from Mini Masters. One more for Ego and he moves on to day 2.
Which will be next Friday, baby, on the 19th.
I love seeing all these sledges, and we do see the AP, but it's just,
Yeah.
I don't know. We didn't see these rhinos get sold. I'm not sure. No, the eco was maybe not as good for benmols. The advanced defensive tactics was a good play, I think, but maybe it was too expensive. And we didn't see any giants come out with the giant specs. I would have liked to see that this game. All right, this is game 2, benmols versus Egophobic in the Mechabellum Mini Masters Season 4. This is the loser bracket. So the loser of this game is actually eliminated from the tournament. The winner will make it on to the next round coming next week. benmols had a bit of a difficulty last game with those sledges, but we'll see if he can fix that this turn. He's already gone with the sledge pack this time. Fire Badger, a specialist with Sledge and Fang. Well, actually planning on deploying right on the line, so actually I'd love to see that. We see Ego actually going for the Typhoon spec, but interestingly, the steel ball. We don't see steel balls too often these days because with the buildings, it adds extra targets to the ground, which obviously has a negative impact on the steel ball. The steel ball wants to have, it's a beam attack, right? It wants to have a sustained single target damage. So we don't see steel balls so much now, but we do see them on this side, and they're going to be closing on the rapid fire cannon right away. And you see the positioning of the steel ball and crawler here is we have the crawler behind the steel ball, so the steel ball will tank the rapid fire cannon, protecting the crawlers coming in. But benmols, I guess, is suspecting that perhaps with the steel ball, they're going to be coming in on this right side, so he's deploying right in the face there, and this should help slow down the steel ball, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Egophobic changing it up. Going steel ball instead of void eyes. And he has hounds.
I actually love to see that both players have changed up their playstyle here. So it's not just the units, but the playstyle being both on the line. And now we've got a headbutt situation. We actually haven't had one of those today, I don't believe.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, subsidized steel ball.
Oh my god. All of these cards are so good in their own way.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, they both go with the sub balls. Nice. Subsidized steel ball is my favorite card in the game.
I have a very high win rate with subsidized steel ball. Oh my god, what is this? This steel ball's in a line like this? I actually haven't seen this before. Have you?
No, I haven't seen this one.
Usually you do this with tanks, like with sledgehammers. That's
this is like trickle chaff, like chaff balls.
This is so
it's
cool.
Gonna, like, roll in. Yeah.
We've got this. So this is the, what do you call it? A trident. We have like a trident forming with the steel balls and the fangs and the tanks here.
True. Yes, that is a trident. I have to remember the trident if this goes well. It is actually gonna be really good into that like steel ball pack, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think this is gonna work out.
Because all these steel balls are gonna lock one steel ball at a time.
Well, one thing though, there is the armor cannon, which might do well against these. Oh yeah, it is picking off the balls here. So in this case, actually, the building is doing really well to help.
It's still pretty close.
The units go back to get the crawlers at the tower.
Ah, man, steel balls. I love to see this many steel balls. Steel ball, my favorite unit. This is gonna be a fun one. We're probably gonna see mech div and all kinds of crazy stuff.
I hope so.
Oh, Wraith. Free Wraith. Oh, what? Straight into a boat.
What are we seeing
Holy
here? Okay, benmols is saying, you know what? I want to play like me. This is my game. I'm going back into the overlords here. All these steel balls and all the units on the right are just going to be slowing everything down in this headbutt. Now it's time to ignore that. Let's go to the left side. Throw down the overlord. We're going to pop that tower as soon as possible.
Yeah, it gets him looking one way.
Yeah, the Wraiths are very strong in a headbutt here. We've got a very strong, solid position. This Wraith in the corner, tucked away here, and then we have the Crawler on either side of it. It is nearly impossible to lock on to the Wraith when it's in the corner, tucked away like that. And we have the balls right behind it. Yeah, that's a really solid position here. And then we have the other Wraith. Yeah, I mean, the Overlord's good against the Wraith, but they're gonna do really well. Okay, what are you saying, Rajan?
I think what I'd like to see benmols do next round, he can keep doing this boat stuff over here. It's great. But on the side with the steel balls and the sledge, two anti-air marksmen will take those out, no problem. There's so much, it's so much chaff, right? Like it's still gonna take a while to clear all that, and the marksman should be able to take out the wraith, no problem. And there's a position where you can actually lock that corner wraith. It's basically right behind the edge of the sledgehammers on the right.
Oh, okay.
If you play anti-air marksman there.
Yeah, I know there's a trick to it. It's you want to make sure that they're both in range or something, and then oh man, I can't remember now.
Yeah, so as long as there's no units in front of it by 30 meters, it will auto lock it. So say you have like a crawler right vertically, that's 50 meters. So it won't auto lock it. But if there's nothing in front of the wraith, it will automatically lock it.
Yeah, but there's actually if there's a that's never mind. There was a video posted recently, and it had determined if there was a unit there or not, and then whether or not the first unit that's in the way is being within the range and the air unit is not, or if they're both in the range. I believe they both, the air and the ground unit, if they're both within the range, then it works. But if only the ground unit is within range, then it doesn't, or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going off on a tangent.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't
Let's
think
go
we're
back to
gonna
the
see...
game here.
I think there's lots of steel balls still coming here.
Oh, I love this conga line. Yeah.
So Egophobic has an option here. You could pick Elite Mustangs against the boat, but he could also take Absorb Mod, best item on a Wraith.
Yeah, we actually see Absorb going in on this level 1 Fire Badger.
I don't know about that. I mean, put it on the boat.
Yeah, that's weird.
Seems better on a boat.
I mean, if you missed putting it on the boat, you can always undo now. So this must be intentional.
Yeah, yeah, I guess it is. Well, it is his only chaff clear unit, basically, on the whole board, so needs to do some work. Let's see what this boat can do. It's not level 2 with Chin Gun, and I kind of like this beacon. It will get up behind both towers, but the question is, will there be anything to engage with Egophobic's army after his towers fall? Egophobic's starting to create a cage of balls and wraiths. I think that Egophobic's board is going to be very difficult to stop, especially once he clicks Mech Steel Balls, which is fantastic against Chin Gun Overlord.
Absolutely.
It's so much chaff.
Yeah.
That being said, that is a big boat.
Yeah, it's going to be level 3. All right. It's as we say, you know, once the boats are on the board, the whole game has changed, and it is now stop the boat from getting levels. Do not let the boat get to like level, 5. Just like game over. Ooh, firepower, amp core. Amp core is pretty strong here.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't hate like a couple degen beam wraiths like on benmols side, just to like clear chaff and stuff. You know what I mean? Like slow it all down over there.
Yeah. What did benmols pick? Oh, he did take the amp core, but he put it on level 1 Fire Badger? What is going on here? Why is it not on a Overlord?
He's doing his thing. Let him cook.
All right. Okay.
It's working so far. Okay, Ego is done with the boat. He wants to melt it, but there's a lot of steel balls that are going to be rolling in there. I don't see like a really good answer to the steel balls just yet. So I kind of feel like the steel balls are gonna kill the melter.
Yeah. A lot of targets for the melter.
Oh, but he did add the oil.
Yeah.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, it can slow down the ground, and then maybe the Overlord's going to get in front of things. He does decide to move the melter to the right, though.
Steel ball seems to be squeaking past. And it is faster. Okay, there goes the tower, and steel ball is in front. Yeah, I think that one steel ball and these crawlers are going to slow it down, and then chin gun, see you later.
Yeah, unfortunate that oil, if it was over like a little bit more, it might have been a bit more effective, but I think in any case, it was kind of a long shot to have that work out. Oh, the oil lights.
Again, he's winning by one boat, though, so it's 400, 400, 400. He can do that for a while, right? What Ego can do still, he can get armor on these balls against the Fire Badgers and Mective as well. For the part where after the Fire Badgers are dead, it's just a pile of Mective steel balls that the boat will just endlessly shoot. And then the Wraith should be able to kill the boat, especially once he gets levels and 8 gun and all that good stuff. Probably take the big Phoenix also if you're Ego.
Yeah. 2 squads of Scorp is maybe a thought for the balls. Or maybe the 3 Void Eyes. Oh. Be winning on the ground, though. It's gotta be the
benmols
Phoenix. Gotta be.
Selling steel balls.
Sucks to have to pay 200 for the melter and then 300 for the range and have it like in the middle of the board like this.
Yeah, I don't like the melter.
He's gotta move it now.
Also, the problem for Ego's board right now is he's not defended the tower. He's choosing to ignore it and create a tall tower. But the boats will still roll in behind the turn on Ego's army, and then it'll get the level 1 tower anyway.
Yeah.
And he's also going to flank him with these Phantom Rays.
Nah, not if the melter has something to say about it.
Well, yeah, pretty good
No.
timing. These boats are going to murder this melter. Ooh, it got one! Okay. Mitigating damage. I still want to see text on these steel balls. Best part about subsidized steel balls, you just make more and then tech them like to the moon. He did do Mective, but he needs armor also because he's facing Fire Badger.
Okay. You see
That's a
difference
crazy
here.
move.
Yeah, the nuke versus the additional deploy. Wait, whose nuke is this? This is benmols' nuke.
Benmols nuke.
He's nuking himself. I love
Yeah,
it.
it's great. Honestly, yeah, it's great.
Yeah. This is a great play. All the units are going to collapse in and then just explode from that nuke. That's great.
All of his units on that side exist to be a distraction. Oh wait, he's gonna. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, he's gonna run. He's gonna run right in after the nuke lands.
So this is also a dodge in case the overlords are going to be nuked.
Ah, good call. Yeah. That makes more sense.
It's getting scary with 4 boats.
It is.
The only thing that was surviving those rounds was the boat, and now he's got 4 of them.
It's still okay if the steel balls die because they turn into crawlers, right? Like, Mective is very good in this situation. He just needs to solve the Fire Badgers. with armor.
Oh my god.
Value.
That was huge. I just like, we all were holding our breath there. Like, is it gonna look like this? Like, is it gonna kill everything? Absolutely.
It's fantastic.
It's
He's
game
done.
winning.
I love that.
Oh my god.
Well played.
benmols with the amazing nuke there, closing out that game. Fighting for his survival, staying alive in this tournament. We're
Heck
gonna
yeah.
go to game 3.
That was awesome. What a good play.
And we're actually seeing like benmols' personality come out in this playstyle. Now we're seeing, you know, what he can do. So this is great. You'll love to see it.
Yeah,
All right, here we are in game 3, Egophobic versus benmols. benmols having a pretty amazing nuke in that last game to close out, well, the game and survive for game 3. This is the losers brackets. Whoever loses this game in the best of 3 is eliminated from the Mechabellum Mini Masters tournament, and the winner moves on to day 2, which is happening next Friday. So Ego has a Rhino Spec with Tarantula Crawler, and benmols choosing the cost control. Oh, interesting. Let's see a whole lot of cost controls recently with Fang Tarantula. I'm actually a big fan of the cost control card. I think having the eco advantage really outweighs the deficit you have with the reduced attack and HP. It's only 11%, so it's actually a lot of breakpoints and unit combinations where that really doesn't have any impact at all. We might see, now that the Tarantula has been nerfed a bit, and with the additional 11% now with cost control, that might put some extra breakpoints in with clearing chaff. Especially if we do see high explosive ammo taken, it might mean some units take an extra shot or 2 to clear them out. So it could have an impact here. Round 1 Phoenix. What do you think about that, Raiden?
Unk said that he had a technical error, and then he's probably not going to make it, by the way. For the rest of it. Okay. So, round 1 Phoenix, I like to get my deploys. So personally, I wouldn't play that, but you know, maybe benmols has noticed that Egophobic plays very solid, right? He builds a nice strong position, and maybe he can kind of get away with like tricky plays, like because he kind of, I'm gonna be honest, I mean, kind of crushed him in the last game, right? And you saw like Egophobic kind of like panic, make a melter, like that was no good. So maybe like he's gonna try to lean into that play style more here, sort of play against his opponent, right?
Yeah, that's good recognition. Keep your opponent on the back foot. Don't let them play their game. If you think your opponent maybe has a better standard or late game play, then yeah, throw them off. Make sure they can't play their game. Classic strategy move there.
Ooh, Mass Phoenix.
Yeah, Mass Phoenix and Mass Wasp. And Quick Deploy. Lots of cool cards here.
I would probably take Mass Produced Phoenix if I was benmols, because as cost control, you can just make so many of them. They're crazy. Like when you get like a ton of them, they really like and they do full damage, right? So they do 100 each.
Yeah.
And they cost 100 for 2 of them. And like you can just click charge shot. You don't even need other techs if you have like a swarm of them.
We actually see advanced missile being picked for Ego. So 200% increase. That means missiles do 1500 damage, which is enough to pop a level 1 Tarantula.
Yeah, we might see that happen.
Yeah. The thing is, though,
it's
going to cost, you know, it's only going to work for 1 round, right? So you're going to pop both of those tarantulas, you're going to win the round, and then there's going to be chaff there. So I guess it does cost 2 deploys. Wait a second, I saw the wrong missiles. Only one of those spiders gets taken out by the missile. Ooh.
And he did take his tower. Under debuff, Chungus kills the Tarantula. Alright. Okay. The Mustangs. Oh my god, is he gonna kill them? No way. Okay, I thought he was gonna kill both of the tarantulas. Okay, Tricky Phoenix. So, I think something I've noticed about Ego is he can actually defend his flanks relatively well. I think he didn't do as well against like trick plays just on the front of the board, right? It is kind of easy to defend your flanks. And you don't want to waste too many deployments with flanks, which is something we saw benmols do in the first game and also in the game against aicad. One of those games. Kind of likes to go heavy into these flanks.
Yeah.
But
when I have a player doing this kind of like nonsense against me, we have like jump drive, Phoenix, or whatever, and they're going to be playing in the flanks, and you see that, you know, they have quick teleport. Probably would have picked those wasps. I feel like wasps are very strong for defensive plays. There's not a whole lot that can deal with them.
I'm really surprised he didn't pick the wasps. He's choosing to flank benmols basically the same way that benmols is flanking him.
Yeah.
Try to get his tower. And actually benmols has just basically set up a brand new attack there in the front of the board. Against a basically undefended tower. I mean, there's a Mustang, but like it might just run into the spider and the missile. And he's also oiling where his Fire Badger will spawn in to kill the Mustangs.
Yeah, good missile there.
Okay.
Oh, but everything gets pulled into the wall, and then the Chungus there. Oh, but it does turn around and get the tower down. Both towers falling.
Yep. And no upshoot left. So even though he gets him with the Badger, the Phoenixes get the kills, and both of the Phoenixes level. And they have jump drive, so these are going to be moving around.
Yeah, I mean,
nice jump drive plays.
It's kind of hard to play on the flank against a player that already is doing quick teleport, because whatever they're doing on their flank is going to be always faster than what you're doing. So if you're trying to, you know, win a race against them to kill a tower, it's never going to work.
So I really like the port shield on a Badger, but there's a Rhino. Oh, he's ranging the Phoenix now.
With the crawler on the right to pull. Oh, this
and
will go through.
All the while, Ego gets to basically build up his board. Right, he's going to position defensive units that eventually will push back to the front. Should be able to handle these Phoenixes eventually. So I think benmols needs to do less of what he's already been doing, and start to focus on his win condition instead of keep just trying to get away with like too many tricks.
Yeah,
because it will run out.
Yeah, he's not able to do enough damage to keep it up here. He goes down to 2,800, and while that is a little bit low, it's not quite enough. And now you're absolutely right. Now we're seeing the jig is up. The tricks have been countered, and yeah, these Phoenix don't have long for this world. And now what do you do? That's quite a lot of damage. It's only going to take a few rounds of this, and benmols is going to be having serious trouble.
Yeah, now his board is very thin. Okay, probably take the Saber. That's a big guy.
A lot of cool
I'd probably like to see
choices.
Saber for both players. That's a big HP pool. Benmols could take Typhoon and do the boat thing.
Yeah, it is 2 squads. I think I'd like to see that. I don't know.
Yeah, that might actually work. Like on the weak side. Okay, he did take them.
Did you call it?
I get. Yeah, I mean, he sold the spider. Ego does have advanced missile device, so something interesting you can do against boats is make like a line of missiles as the boats progress through the map, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can kind of kill them with advanced missiles. It's great, especially cost control boats. So it's Phoenix Typhoon for this round.
Yeah, it looks like this is, to me, it looks like 4 spaces. Or is that 5 spaces? 5 spaces.
Yeah, it looks like he's leaving 5. He's left 5 in the corner, and he's left 5 between. He's actually only 4 between those middle ones, but there's 5 on the outsides.
Just making sure that there's room for that Overlord there.
Yep. Yeah, we'll probably see that. Mustangs are pretty good against the Overlord, so that is an answer that is sort of already in place. Something that can be added. I mean, he has Void Eyes, though. Cost control, I would have liked to see these Typhoons elite recruited.
True.
Level 1 Typhoon, not so good. Level 2 Typhoon, entirely different unit. Look at the way the shield is blocking.
It's like, you know
yeah,
what? Maralik is like, you can't keep that shield, I'm sorry.
Yeah. He's gonna sell the other spider now, alright?
Yeah. Especially with that
and
saber right in its face.
He needs more chaff. Yeah, benmols desperately needs more chaff.
Actually, we see, what was it, the Fire Badger in the back left sold? That Tarantula stays in the game. And these advanced missiles, yeah, they're going to actually be clutch here.
They're going to kill all of them. If he benmols needs I don't like the building the shield. I like clicking shield on Typhoon. He has plenty of money to do it. Okay, he is gonna elite. Oh wait, elite Phoenix. I think he should make Typhoons. Oh, Fun Police have shown up. The Scorpion has hit the board as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage on the board if benmols gets wiped quickly. It could be the end of him.
Could be, yeah. It's kind of looking like that might happen.
I'll just see what
I'm
happens.
not sure what benmol spent his money on. Missiles. Well,
nope.
Yeah, but oh.
Denied.
Oof. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh, they killed one. But he has no chaff clear left.
Yeah. He got shut down real hard there. That's crazy that the advanced missiles actually made like a serious impact this game. There's no way he's still alive after this, right? Oh, well, maybe.
I mean, you have to.
The Phoenix are still picking things off. Tower's going to go down. Is he going to get that Rhino now?
Holy smokes.
He might still be alive.
I think he's alive. Yeah, he's alive. My god, there was only like 5 Mustangs left. Imagine he kills those and clears the board.
Biggest scam of the century.
Okay, you know what you're facing now, though. I don't know. I mean, Typhoon missiles probably are what you want into like Scorpion, but again, you need these Typhoons to be level 2. They just don't do enough damage.
Okay, so there was an interesting choice here. So another portable shield was offered, but also this missile strike. And benmols chooses a missile strike to try and clear out this Mustang, recognizing that if he can kill this Mustang, hey, maybe there's a chance that only the Phoenix are left and I can scam around. But Ego knows that this keeps happening, so there's a possibility of losing there if we don't have enough anti-air, and he throws down 3 packs of level 2 Mustangs and clicks on aerial spec. We might also be expecting the boats or something to come out this round, but we don't see any boats. Where did all of benmols' money go?
He clicked charge shot.
Oh, see. Third tech on
Yeah,
the Phoenix
but he's gonna
here.
lose 2 birds to a missile because these are cost control, so they have less than 3k. And he actually never hit the defense button.
Yeah, you've got jump drive. You can move them around, hopefully. Okay, we see a little bit of shuffling. We see a bit more shuffling.
You gotta move them.
You gotta move them.
Like, I would like to see some defending his other tower. Fire is one thing, but charge shot birds can kill the important units. Uh-oh. They're gonna lose 2 birds immediately. Wow. Oh my god. Well, you just invested in those and they're all gone.
Yeah, that's looking pretty rough.
Spiders don't burn so well. Like, imagine some Phoenix over there ripping these tight tarantulas apart. Oh, he surrendered.
Yeah. That was a bit unfortunate at the end there. You got shut down pretty hard once those Typhoons were picked. Well played, though. Good game.
Ego wasn't playing around.
Yeah, good game to both players. Congratulations to Ego moving forward to the next round on Friday. Good game, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, some nice games. See what's going on in this game. Gramps is a Typhoon specialist. He has those Typhoons with shields and missiles. He has some Sabres and some Mustangs and Phoenix. FreeForAll is amp spec, and he has tarantulas with range and armor. Pretty 100,000 health on this tarantula.
That's crazy.
And fork ranged Raidens. Wow. I like the look of FreeForAll's board. And he's added wasps. I think that was a drop just now.
I also like the look of FreeForAll's portrait.
Yeah, the fox on the world playing a guitar. Interesting. I haven't seen Armor Tarantula in a while. That was like the original way I played Tarantula. I would flank with them and I would distract Mustangs.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Was the armor buffed recently on Tarantula?
Yeah, it's cheaper now.
Okay.
And it gives them 50% HP. I'm not sure if it did that before. There's a very few units in the game that give the full 50%. Rhino's one of them.
Yo, he's got armor on arc lights too. That's a 50% as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I guess
Yeah, I like armored arc light.
There was a pack of level 4 arc light drops, I'm guessing at some point. You picked them and popped them down in the corners and picked armor.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, nice easy 100 cost.
Ties up those wasps
Gramps.
forever.
I said I liked the look of FreeForAll's board, but this Farseer is killing every single Raiden. Like, alone. Yeah. Okay. Well. Ow. I guess that was the drop.
Yeah. Must have been.
It does hurt to be the flying build when there's a lightning storm. Improved steel ball for free-for-all here. Interesting. He's gonna make them.
I was gonna ask about that, but I was like, there's no way someone picks this. There's no steel balls on the board. Why would you get it? And
It's the only way the improved show up.
The only way improve shows up is if they're already on the board.
If there's none on the
Or
board.
if there's none on the board, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it'd be kind of busted if you already had like a whole bunch of steel balls and then that card showed up. Yeah, that makes sense.
There's only one improved card in the whole game that shows up when the unit's already on the board. It's the Assault Scorpion. That is the true improved Scorpion. That's pretty crazy that can show up.
I don't know, is improved steel ball even any good? Attack by
I don't
50%?
know.
Like, I don't think you care about that. It's a beam weapon. Movement speed by 3, that could be good. Go ahead.
Yeah, the movement speed and the HP are actually, I mean, 16k steel balls, that's not nothing over here. Like, they will slow down that push that got in over there last time. I mean, the steel balls are dead, but at least, like, the front of his board is still going. Like, these Raidens are pretty giant. Well, now they're dead. But that was Lightning Storm.
Oh, 37. Oof. It's so close. Survives the Lightning Storm.
Oh, yeah, Jesus, right here.
I'm assuming this is game 3 here. Although I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
I'm just assuming based on our games took us to game 3, so for timing, this makes sense. Everything on the line here, free for all down to the wire, 37 HP.
I'm kind of surprised that he took improved steel balls instead of the Lightning Storm, right?
Yeah.
Like, look at the Phoenix
crazy.
In the back. They were the best. They were the 2 best units on that round. He could have just killed them.
Okay, but here's... Oh man, I don't know. So your opponent already chose improved steel ball, made steel balls, so you're gonna make 3 level 2 rhinos? I guess. Stay away
there's
from
no
the
steel ball there.
Yeah, they're gonna slip by.
Pretty good. Yeah, it'll also tank against the Raiden shots.
So I just noticed Gramps has 3 mobile beacons.
Holy smokes.
That's why there's been so much dynamic movement on this board. That's crazy. Yeah, if you've got 3 mobile beacons, hell yeah, use it. Get these 3 rhinos in there. Thread the needle. Let's see it.
He might. That's a lot of Raidens, though, you know. Like, this is pretty good when you have a lot of them.
They got armor. They're not going to die.
What level's that tower? 3?
They do get slowed down by the crawlers.
On the other side of the board.
Oh, they're punching it down. That's it.
Oh, Raidens are deleting.
Okay.
He got the tower.
Okay.
Ooh.
Tower stays alive.
Oh boy.
So the gut shot with those rhinos didn't quite work. Now FreeForAll can easily defend that. It's not going to work again. Ooh, we see Photon. That's nice.
Yeah, both players should pick Photon.
Well, yeah, but okay, I was going to say one of the production cards might be pretty good too. He's already got production on the Raidens.
Keeping your units alive at this stage, and they have so many units on the board, giving them all reduced damage, especially these giant Raidens. Yeah. And there's an Ion Blast.
Yeah. Also with the armor on the Tarantula, keeping them alive. Like, or giving them even more HP, basically, with the Photon. I mean, a lot more effective, too. So.
Yeah. Plus, the obvious play coming is EMP on the Raiden to deal with the Rhinos. So, you know, he takes the Photon spell. Gramps. I think like, if you're free-for-all and you use Photon, it really would help against that Ion Blast. But without it, Ion Blast is going to be really good.
See photon coating on the rhinos now. We're still investing more into the rhinos. Trying to go to the left now, but you've got to go through all these buildings, all the chaff, the tarantulas, the level 3 Raiden with EMP. I mean, the EMP's not going to work with photon, obviously, but that's a tall order for these rhinos. I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, let's try a different beacon.
FreeForAll should try to beacon these obvious Raidens back a little bit, or to the side, and shield. But he didn't do that.
No money, apparently. Let's see if these rhinos can make it in. I mean, the beam's not even going to kill this stuff.
We'll kill the level one. Oh wait, it missed? Heck. Wow.
Oh, these rhinos
Raiden
is...
is... Okay. Raiden goes down.
Oh my god. It's not enough. These Mustangs are too much. GG.
Yeah, those Mustangs were
Gramps takes it.
nuts.
Yeah, 2 level 4 Mustangs with aerial.
I would like to see that round run back with photon coating for FreeForAll.
Yeah, I'd also like to see FreeForAll take that or whatever it is, lightning storm. Those balls didn't really do anything.
Yeah, seriously. Seriously.
Here we are. This is game 3, Gramps versus FreeForAll. Had a really exciting game 2. We missed game 1, but yeah, I don't know a whole lot about these players. I know a bit about FreeForAll. I don't really know much about Gramps here. He said he is a new player.
I'm not sure how new he is, but I know that he's climbed quite a bit recently.
Bald Team 0 and just fine.
He does like sabers and hounds. He's played that against me. I was scrimming with him and trying to teach him how to use like Steel Ball Wraith and yeah, very aggressive player, which I tend to like to see. He is Sabertooth spec in this one, and he has hounds as well. And FreeForAll is cost control. There's lots of arc lights. He made another arc light and a crawler.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so we're this looks like a carry arc light game. You do see elite marksman on the arc lights. But it's kind of weird to play carry arcs into sabers.
Yeah, it can be.
I think in
Steel
this case...
balls.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Steel balls might help. Might do something here. Unless they get stuck on the hounds.
Yeah, so I think that's why. So the extra arc light helps deal with that, so the steel balls can get locks. But also interestingly, like this is deployed on the side, which has the anti-armor cannon, and so the arc light, extra arc light, is going to clear that chaff, and then the AA cannon, or whatever we're going to call it, the big chungus, is going to actually be effective.
Ooh.
Elite tarantula.
Okay, improved. Okay.
Or sorry, improved tarantula.
That's that's such a good card. It's actually broken. Like,
yeah.
I can't remember the last time I lost a game where I took improved tarantula and my opponent skipped on it. It pretty much feels like it's like all you gotta do is click range, make some birds, and then like suddenly your opponent is dead somehow, and you didn't really do anything.
Yeah, pairing them up with these sabers is good. You got the chaff clear and the single target damage down. But you do have to be careful because of the improved speed with the improved tarantula. They do move a bit faster. They're going to move in first and get locked on first.
Yeah, they do have that increased splash as well. I mean, what do they get? They get more speed, splash. Yeah, speed and splash. But it is excellent at killing steel balls.
We have like a big,
that being said,
like shooting squad of arc lights here. Also,
It is a lot of arc lights.
round 2 range, and you can do that because of
Yeah.
cost control.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty common. You do see it a lot. That's a lot of arc lights.
I love it.
Me too. Mustangs. Level 2 fangs. Probably don't want to take level 2 fangs because you don't want to level the spiders.
Yeah, for those unaware, the higher the level of the unit, it offers that extra XP to the unit that kills it. So if you're having chaff, oh, it does pick the fangs. Okay. But yeah,
Don't put them in front.
I mean, they're good in the back because they'll be able to deal with flanks.
Mm-hmm.
So the level there doesn't matter that much, but you're paying a bit more for it. Yeah, it does suck to have level 2. Those tarantulas are going to get fed.
Yeah, he has to. You probably want to start maybe like making Phoenix, right? You need single target damage against these types of units.
Another consideration, actually, so yeah, free-for-all is weak against air, weak against a potential like wasp. So a level 2 fang on each side actually does protect him adequately against any kind of threat like that. So maybe level 2 is not so bad here. Now we'll have to see how the round plays out, how much experience they're going to give. More arc lights coming down. Right.
Okay.
Arc light steel ball. Love it.
And attack 2. He already has attack
Nice.
2. It's round 3.
That's awesome.
FreeForAll is going to show us the way.
You know, I actually...
He's gonna prove to us all that Arclight is fine.
So,
wait a minute.
Since the patch, I had been playing with the Mustang, the buff on, not the buff, but the cheaper Mustang tech, but also with the arc lights. And I actually had a game of arc light steel ball. Looked a little similar to this, but not quite the same because of the cost control. We've got the quicker techs here and the really fast level 3 attack. So I think that's pretty sweet. I think the level 3 attack, yeah, it does well. We've got the extra levels here on the arc lights, and they're going to be able to kill the tarantulas and the sabers a bit faster. And the goal of this, right, we need to stop the tarantulas from getting levels. So you get the extra attack early, try to kill the tarantulas early so they don't get the levels from the arcs and whatnot. FreeForAll is taking it, like doing whatever he can in order to make sure he has enough damage to push through. He doesn't have any, like, I mean, well, he does have the steel ball for single target, I suppose, but it's got a lot of chaff, actually. Yeah, that tarantula just chunks
Look at these
through.
tarantulas.
It just beat up that arclight, actually. The level 1 tarantula and level 1 arclight.
That's what I was saying before. Is this card, you just take range. Look, the only thing alive. It's crazy. They just kill everything.
Okay.
He only has 3. Fire Badger.
Nice. Okay, armor piercing on this tarantula. The thing is, with elite, sorry, not elite, with improved tarantula, you don't need to click high explosive ammo because you've already got the increased AoE from the improved. Just tech right away to armor piercing.
Gonna keep the Badger.
Yeah, you don't need the
He actually
badger.
kind of took the AP back. Okay, he sold it. Oh, secondary armament.
I don't
as
mind
well.
it. I think it's good with the arc lights.
It's decent, yeah. I guess it kills steel balls, but there's less steel balls now. Boat might be good. You know what, though? I think you could click anti-air tarantula and kill that boat.
Oh man. AA tarantula with armor piercing. Also, it's improved. It's not a joke. It's quite
And everything
strong.
in it. Hmm. That is a lot of chaff for free-for-all.
Yeah.
He also took the advanced offensive tactics. So he has attack 2, and he has advanced offensive tactics. So these arc lights are doing 1,000 damage a shot. Pretty good for arc lights.
Okay, yeah, but these overlords are absolutely smashing with all these attack upgrades.
Yeah. Yeah, they're doing 6.6 thousand. Oh my god. They're level 1. Yeah, it doesn't really have like proper anti-air for that. I am curious to see if Gramps clicks anti-air tarantula against this. Something safer, you just make Phoenix, right?
We see.
Oh.
And it takes it back. Maybe we'll see the Aeon Mustang.
Could probably just get away with Phoenix. Yeah.
The thing is, you've got to tech range on the Phoenix right away because you've already got range on your Tarantula. So otherwise, the Phoenix are going to go in front. Oh, actually, I stand corrected. Both 135 range.
Yeah, for Tarantula, he took temp range. He did take range on the boats as well. His boats are pretty packed together.
I would like to see more tarantulas. There's so much chaff for free-for-all.
I think Gramps does need probably more Phoenix. He needs Phoenix techs also.
You know
so if he gets the tower, yeah.
Wow. Okay. And also scratch that about getting more tarantula, because if we saw there, actually all that chaff died rather quickly with the 4 tarantulas. But not necessary to have any more of them. India offered. That's pretty good. Both players take it.
Yeah, you must shield.
So this level 3 Mustang is a nuisance. There is a way that you could fire the back corner, and you put a unit in the corner so it pulls the Mustang, and you can put a farther back fire to eliminate the Mustang. Although it would only get that Mustang in like 2 packs of crawlers. It would be worth it, but we're gonna see the fire put in front. Means the Mustangs, well, if they're pushing through to this tower, they will have to go through the fire, so that could work out well.
Free-for-all doesn't shield. Okay. More shields. That's a lot of chaff. That's going to burn.
He's trying to find some money. Oh, 150. Let's see another shield.
Oof. Okay.
To borrow and put shields down too. Come on. That's gonna hurt. He does shield the chaff that are going under the boats though, so at least those are somewhat protected.
And he's the defending player, right? So the fire is always usually better. Yeah. So carry boats can definitely get there. You need range and charge shot on the Phoenix. And if I was Gramps, I would have taken additional deployment and I would have made more Phoenix.
I don't think smoke matters that much here.
These are some big boats. So now he can click launcher overload. And I'd probably borrow... Oh, wow.
Seeing more arcs.
Instead, he's going with arcs. That might actually be good. That's a lot of arc lights. That's a lot of elite arc lights, actually. So maybe arc lights, you know, like don't chaff clear like that great, right? Not as good as like a spider or something, but this is a lot of arc lights.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna chaff clear just fine.
Yeah, so I'm looking at these boards and it's like I see so many more units for free-for-all. Like he's got so much chaff, he has so many arc lights, 3 boats, and then I look at Gramps' board. You know, we've got what, 4 tarantulas, 3 sabers, like well, not much in my opinion. Actually, you know what? There's a fair bit of crawlers, but FreeForAll's board looks pretty good to me. Pretty scary, especially if these overlords survive. All up to these 2 packs of upgrade Mustang and a few Egophobic with Phoenix. Watch aren't going to do anything.
Nope. Those level 2 fangs from all the way long ago coming in handy. However, wow. Proof tarantula.
Man, well, we have no idea what's going on here apparently, because
I mean the board looks like it should be good, right? But
yeah.
Arc lights, man, holy smokes! These just like aren't doing it. He has oil. FreeForAll can put oil.
A good button to push here, I think, would be loose formation for Gramps.
Hey, we saw this before with the Gramps trying to close the game out with Armored Rhino.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Armored Arclight.
These rhinos.
These are like small fortresses.
These rhinos can't work, can they? Against the Overlord? I'm gonna try on the right side. There's a bit of an opening. What side looks a bit better to me if you want to try that? Oh yeah, armored arcs. Cool.
Yeah, they're like little fortresses.
Weird. I think I might have liked to see EMP.
Yeah. EMP to shut off the spider techs would actually be pretty good. And then you just like missile out all the forward chaff.
Yeah.
Would also end up
to me like armor doesn't really synergize with like you've already got range plus 40 and then extra range from the elite marksman, and that the armor is like you don't really want to be hit. So,
yeah.
Turning off range on the tarantula with EMP would be effective at saving them from the tarantulas.
He has launcher overload boats. Something he could do is he could just like put a boat over on like Gramps' weak side, right? And like immediately kill that tarantula. But we'll see what happens here. These rhinos.
Oh my god, these boats do so much damage.
Yeah, but
it's a tower.
Yeah.
That's gonna be enough.
It's pretty nuts. Improved tarantula, just like it's just crazy how it just pushes through everything.
Yeah, I'm actually really quite surprised how that turned out. And there's only like 4 tarantulas. Didn't even go all in on them.
Yeah, the boats were good for a second there. I also want to save this one and try it with the EMP.
I think EMP would have been more effective that round, but Those.
Guess Gramps moves on.
Yeah, congratulations, Gramps. We'll be seeing you next week. FreeForAll, I'm sorry to see you go, but nice try. Well played.
I'm actually going to replay a couple of these rounds from the last couple of these games. I just want to see like the difference on these.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. It was a pleasure casting this.
Yeah, definitely. It was nice to be your co-caster with the with Amarok being out.
Yeah, that's good. All right, we've got the bracket updated here. It's like next week we'll be seeing aicad versus Guess Who's Back in the upper bracket, as well as Cheese versus Rainer, also in the upper bracket. And then in the lower bracket, we'll have Ego against the loser of not sure which, and Gramps up against the loser of the other series. Yeah. Lots of good and exciting games still to come next week. So we look forward to seeing you then. Thank you guys for tuning in. Give us a like, follow, subscribe, all that stuff. Come check out also the Mechabellum Mini Masters Discord for more information on the tournament. And yeah, hope you have a good night.